I don't agree with that. I'm sorry. So Danny Lynn feels that I'm the one making it public, but that he doesn't want it online. What y'all think about that?
Who cares what he wants?
Why you say that?
I mean, hell, you need to put it online so all these other people don't to know who. Okay, this is my man, and
Yeah.
don't get me to
Well,
talking.
that's what happened, and like the audience has said, it was not respected. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so once people knew who your
Mhm.
man was, then it became an attack about let's try to get her back.
Yes, yes. It
So that
became an
yeah,
attack. People
so,
wanted to hook him up with other women. Yeah, it was a lot of different things that happened.
well, you know, if he
Hmm.
a good enough and strong enough man, that none of that would even matter. Like he's for you, what's for you is for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
You know.
So I want to hear from Golden Queen. Welcome. It's good to see you, girl. It's been a minute since we've actually like conversed. You know what I'm saying? So what's going on? What would you like to add to the topic? What are your thoughts and opinions?
Hey girl, yeah, I know it's been a little bit of a minute, but no, I just really been kind of listening to everything just so I can get, like all of the information, like from you and from what really is real, like from the
Okay.
source. Yeah, because things can be passed down and by the time it gets to you, it's not what it really is. And so I wanted to hear from the source. So I came back, over to check out your channel and your platform for this
Hmm.
segment. However, I have been watching your channel and your platform just from the bushes sometimes. But I like the other content and stuff that you do. You've been doing. You go around to the restaurants and stuff like that, and I love that you're doing
Uh-huh.
the cooking videos again. I'm into that as well. So I watch all of
Yes.
that. But when it came down to this, I was like, oh, okay, this is like a personal thing. This is like a relationship thing. And when it comes to those type of things, when it comes to me, I just always feel like that's people's personal business. I don't like to pry too much into it. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
what you choose to bring to the platform or bring, for people to see is what you choose. And yeah, people will have their opinions and things that they may feel about what's going on between you and that person. But those are things that I typically stay away from. I don't really get into it, and I don't really have too much to say about it because when it comes to relationship stuff, we know it's complicated, right?
Mm-hmm.
Relationships
Very much so.
complicated. And me being a woman, understanding, how that works and stuff, I don't make too much commentary on that. I listen to see what's going on, because I want to hear what's real, like what's true. So it's like I'm like, all right, let me hear what's her side of the story. I hear other people who are doing their content and they're reporting on, what their thoughts and feelings and opinions is about it. But I like to hear it straight from the individual that's within the relationship and the connection. And so that's
So,
why I sat back
mm-hmm.
into listening and whatnot. And I don't know nothing about Ben. I don't listen to Ben. I'm not familiar with his platform, nothing like that. I'm familiar with you. You know what I mean? So I was listening to your side and what you were saying, what was going on and whatnot, with how all of that go down. But again, it's relationship stuff. I stay out of relationship stuff. You know what I mean?
I
So it's
hear
just
you.
on
Did you
that too.
have did you have any questions for me, specifically based on what you have been hearing so far or seeing? Like,
No, I don't really like. I don't really
okay.
have no questions. It's just like like I just wanted to check on you and make sure you was okay. Because as a
Hmm.
woman, right, we
Hmm.
women, and if we in relationships and sometimes yeah, it's online dating. We live in a virtual space right now. You know what I mean? So
So
sometimes
right now, and I'm sorry to cut you off right now,
it's
because I'm behind in the comments, right? I'm about 30 minutes behind in the chat. At 9:24 p.m., Danny Lynn told Maria he wants to stop talking about it. So how do you know that, Danny Lynn? Why do you think that I would continue to do something that he's saying he wants to stop doing? You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that that it's just like. How do you know that, Danny Lynn?
Can I ask you a question, Sammy?
Not
Because
on,
I'm
not only that, not only that, I want to say this. These are topic discussions. It doesn't have to be about us. You guys kind of bring it to that topic. I kind of open it up. I said that I'm making these topics loosely based around my situation, right? I'm getting inspired by what I'm actually going through. And there's nothing wrong with that. Um, and we don't have to keep harping on, I'm just hearing what you guys as the people have to say about what's going on. And also my hope is to kind of change some of the negativity and stuff based around the situation. So I definitely know what I'm doing. But it's comments like that I'm just like, how do you know?
Can I
Please
can
tell
I can
me.
I can I say something though?
Yeah.
oh, I'm
Do you
sorry,
know
my
how many
bad.
married couples they make their content uh and they're still together,
Right.
they this one girl, she be wearing muumuus. I'm not sure if you know who she is,
The
but she
one
be
that
having,
claps her ass when she cook.
yeah,
Yes, yeah,
and she and
Curvy
honey,
Queen. Queen Curvy, something like
and she
that.
I don't know what her name is. She got the husband, and he always act like he don't
Oh,
care,
she
and he
not
be,
married though. She
no,
not
no,
married.
I don't think
Okay.
she's curvy. It's a girl. She sells muumuus, and her husband, like
Oh,
they be cleaning up selling muumuus, right? And all she do is
yes.
be twerking on his head and this that the other thing.
Yes. I be seeing them on Instagram. I know who you talking about. She married to I think he used to be a rapper.
He did.
Yes, yes. He used to be he's from a one of them old school rap groups. I can't think of the name right now, but I know exactly
Oh,
who you're
okay. That's
talking
why they
about.
so popular. So I
She's
was like,
hilarious.
yeah, like I mean, why can't like we like what I'm saying? We got our man, and we just. But then here's the thing: is that when as much as people be in the comments like, "Oh man, you go girl," and then they be so inspired and couple goals and all that. Be all, but there's secret haters. People be kind of like jealous and envy. So as
Right.
much as your relationship be looking cool, they seeing you coming together, selling moo and stuff. Y'all got like a business. Y'all doing this then you have like people that like want to see their whole thing destroyed. So it's almost like the more that you reveal about your relationship, about hey, and we and woo, the more that you kind of expose it to like to haters that really want to see it be crumbled, like they're jealous. So envy and jealousy kind of like follows like that type of thing. So you have to be able to push through all that, and it takes a very strong. I mean, because I've seen couples like where all that drama online. I think there's this one girl, her husband be cheating on her. It's a light skinned chick. She be having her hair asymmetrical, and whatever, but her husband be like just dogging her out. And I guess they got like a
Hmm.
food truck or whatever. But then she's always talking about how he be cheating on her. I don't know who this girl is. She have like I don't. She sounds like she's from Louisiana or something, or I don't know. But it's a really beautiful light skinned chick. But honey, he done they making big money, but then it's always like he doing this to me, he doing that to me. So it's almost like which side do you want to go? Telling too much about it or just being too happy? What I mean? So either way, it's like if you too happy, people gonna hate on you. You're telling too much about it, people gonna hate on you. So I think that it should like certain parts you can like share, but at the most part, you don't want to do too
Hold
much
on,
because
you gonna block who? Please don't block my supporters. Who block who? What's going on in the chat?
You late, Sammy. That was earlier. That was probably about 20 minutes ago.
Okay, who was it about?
They were just
Block who though?
arguing. Danny Lynn and somebody else. I can't think of the
Okay,
lady
I
name.
hope it's not Ange
But
because Ange is a very great supporter.
I
So
don't think it was Ange. I think they were
but
just
Danny Lynn is also saying what some of the trolls have been saying. Danny Lynn, can you click the link please? Oh,
is
okay.
this the
Swirl
beef
had got
sector?
her.
And I didn't know it.
No,
Sammy,
it's the toxic T sector. I'm sorry,
Shay,
Golden.
I
Go
didn't even know
ahead.
there was. Oh, that's a thing called a toxic T sector. Okay, I didn't know that.
nah,
Okay,
I just came to say hello and check on you and stuff like that, and just like hear more like directly from you as far as
Okay.
like what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I like to hear directly from the person who's involved, not third parties and fourth parties and all of the
Right.
things. I wasn't really fully understanding all of it because I was hearing it from other sources. So I was like,
Mhm.
yo, let me go back over to Sammy channel and hear what's really going on with this situation or whatever. And
Mhm.
then when I said it was like a relationship thing, I was like, oh, okay, all right. I stay out of that type of stuff because, people do what they do in relationships. It's your
So
business.
golden. So
Yeah.
golden. I gotta ask, right? And I know you weren't maybe comfortable, or I mean, wasn't there like kind of a public situation with you? Are you okay with just saying just a little something?
But it really wasn't a public situation. A content
Mhm.
creator was passing through town and stopped to visit me. That was it. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah. Okay. So y'all actually met?
Yeah, I met a content
Okay.
creator from YouTube.
Were y'all just friends, or
Yep.
so it wasn't a relationship? It wasn't like that.
I got a boyfriend.
You have one.
Yeah.
Hold on. Damn.
That's all been
Okay.
kind of clarified. You know what I mean? Like it's all kind of been clarified on
So
both
you
ends.
had a okay, I didn't follow the story. I just heard a little bit. So you had a boyfriend when y'all met up.
Uh-huh.
Okay, okay. So I don't know why everybody was, but so it would be like a similar situation like mine where people were making more of that situation than what it actually was.
Right, right. Because that's how YouTube do. You know
Okay, okay, okay.
what it is, and it's not that serious.
Okay. Now someone made a comment and said that hold on, I wanted to read this. If people are supporting you, their perspective will be based off of what you're saying. No, I think Ange is someone that has been everywhere seeing all sides of different things that's been going on. The way, people were swinging in the chat and saying, well, no, that's not how it happened. This is what happened. Like, no, it is not based off of what I've been saying. I have to disagree with that. Drinking is not for me. I won't lie on anyone. But yeah, Danny Lynn made a comment that Ben is telling people something different behind the scenes. So it's just like see, that's what I'm saying. You know, that is part of like people trying to make me look like a fool, right?
Can I ask a
Well,
question
no, I think
real quick? Because I don't know like all of the stuff, right? So I just want to
Okay.
ask a question. I know you, right? And I know you have a
Yes.
platform and all of the things. I hadn't heard about Ben, until as of recently or whatnot. So like the
Hmm.
Ben do he got his own platform too? He do
Yes,
content?
he yeah.
All right, okay, so that makes sense. So of course he probably has, like subscribers, followers, people who are into him and like him that may be, majority female and things of that nature.
Hmm.
That probably, support him or probably could possibly have a crush or feel a certain type of way about him as well, right?
Hmm.
And so do you think that a lot of the commentary and the things that are being said when it comes in defense of him between y'all relationship and y'all situation, when it comes and it seems like what I've been seeing at the hands of many females, do you think it could be for the reason that they may actually have some type of connection or attraction or crush on him as well, and they make their commentary based off of that?
No. Mm-mm. No, I feel like it is based off of what they are seeing and hearing. And then, he has, given some of these people a way to contact him. So that's where, these comments, like what Danny Lynn is saying.
Sammy,
Yeah,
Sammy, I'm, oh,
go ahead.
I, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But what I'm saying is exactly what you're saying. If he has a platform, right? And on this
Hmm.
platform, it could be a lot of females over there. and we don't know what their intentions are for supporting his platform and being there and all of the things and what connections or energies that are driving them, to be around him. What is his content? What does he do? What does he do on his platform? Because I'm not familiar with it.
Um, for the most part, I do believe that he's trying to like help bring people together because I think a lot of it was like trying to figure out, well, what is the beef about? Why don't you guys, for example, like Sammy, you know what I'm saying, or what's going on? Because when he first started doing going live from StreamYard and opening up the panel, right? People were clicking the link and just coming for me. And it had got to the point where it was like, okay, how long am I gonna sit back and just allow people to come over here and keep trying to humiliate me? They were just lying on
If I
me,
can
saying
step in for a
disparaging
second,
things.
Sammy.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Golden, he has an open panel discussion type of channel.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, Sammy, what I'm asking you is, okay, what you saying is as far as where maybe his channel is right now, this is the type of content he might be doing right now. But what I'm saying is, like, what is his initial channel about? What did it start off to be? What type
Mhm.
of content does he make? Like from the beginning, when he started his channel and his content, what is he about and what does he do?
It's an open panel discussion, basically. He lets
Open,
people from
open,
this particular sector come in
open
and
discussions about what?
open panel discussions about whatever's going on in this particular sector right now, the
In this
Black
Yeah.
sector.
Tea sector. hmm
Okay, all right. And
So
so
you
then,
know
what?
how Cat
What's
used to
up,
do to get it off
BVO?
your chest? It's very similar to that.
But that
Uh,
wasn't the intention, though, Conrad. That's
I
not
don't. I'm not saying that's what the intention. I don't know what the intention was. She
But
okay.
asked
Sammy,
That.
what his panel is
Mhm.
so,
doing right now, and that's
so
what it's doing right now.
Sammy, once
Mhm.
you it been established that y'all had some type of connection, relationship, or whatever like that,
Mhm.
or whatnot, and he has like a channel that's just supposed to be open discussion about whatever, right? Like any
Mhm.
topic, any conversation, whatever like that. Then it started to shift and segue into now open discussion and panel and conversation about the relationship and the connection between you and him. Is that how it went? Because I don't watch this channel, so I don't know. So I'm asking. So did it segue into
Say
that
that again.
together?
Say it again.
Okay, I'm gonna say it again. So, all right. So his channel, from what
Mhm.
everyone here on panel is saying to me, because I don't know, like I haven't watched it respectfully or
Mhm.
whatever.
Mhm.
It's like an open panel, open conversation about whatever. I guess
Right.
YouTube stuff is going on in life, whatever.
So.
I don't know, whatever he's talking about. Now, once
Mhm.
you enter into his life, right?
Mhm.
As
Mhm.
being someone who's known to be like, oh, all right, they're dating, they're together,
Mhm. Mhm.
whatever.
Mhm.
When that happened,
Mhm.
did he segue his content and did people come in and have things to say about that connection between you and him? And did it start to lead his content and his channel into conversations more so based around that?
So initially, before he even started going live on his channel, he was a supporter. He was coming over here and supporting me. When he made the decision to start his own channel, I reciprocated and I started to support him. At that time when
He
because
was
initially he had started doing vertical lives, right, just straight from YouTube, and then he eventually figured out how to do the StreamYard thing. When the StreamYard thing happened, I remember he had wanted me to click the link, and I went up there and he was like, yeah, they saying that we're husband and wife. They married us, talking about a set of content creators on another channel or whatever. And I was like, what you talking about? So when I went to go look, there was a thumbnail created. People have been doing commentary because when he started going live, I joined him even on the vertical. I had joined him on the live before. And people
Gotcha.
started doing commentary on it, just because he has a tendency to like fall asleep sometimes when he's up there on the live. And the first time that we talked, he fell asleep dead smack in the middle of our conversation, and so they ran with that, and they ran with the narrative that you know, I'm boring or whatever, that I put him to sleep. That's how boring I was. But then we come to find out that Ben just falls asleep. It don't matter who's up there, don't matter what's going on. He falls asleep when he's live sometimes. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
So
Okay.
so when they started trolling and saying that we're married, we at first it was we're that's my YouTube husband. I was his
Okay.
YouTube wife. That
So
was
y'all
what it
moved
was.
into it. Like, yo, all right,
Correct.
let's move to it. Yeah.
Correct.
Do it.
And
Yeah.
then it expanded from there, and it became
Y'all really liked each other after that. Like y'all started to get to know each other.
correct.
You like each other
Cor-
for real.
correct.
Was
Correct.
it
Okay.
was it the rumble of his snores when was it making your body rock?
No,
No, no. I
Every
really
inside
no.
snore just made
They
your.
started to actually really like each other and made a
I'm sorry,
genuine
I'm silly. Come on.
correct. Correct. We did end up, you
a
know,
genuine. Okay.
yeah, genuinely. Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And so, okay. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what the most of it that I was seeing was, from just looking from the outside in and not seeing it all, but seeing a little bits and pieces and stuff like that, and knowing how this YouTube platform and, people shuffle around and act and operate on this platform. It's just like nobody's going to know about that except you and him, right? That is
Right.
y'all connection. That is what y'all got going on. You know what I'm saying? And it can
What you
start
want the poll to say?
one way, and it can be like, yo, all right, so he got his content that he do, I got my content that I do, we connect with each other, we make a connection. Oh, once we start to get to know each other, oh yeah, we kind of like each other, whatever, we trying to make a connection here. That's y'all prerogative, you know what I'm saying? And if y'all make a
Mhm.
prerogative and it's working and it's rocking for y'all, then that's all that matters. But what I notice is when it comes to this platform, right, especially when it comes to these men and these women that be on these platforms, when it comes to these women will not be open very much, right? You know, and be honest about the fact that they have a crush on these men. They really have like a crush on these men. In their
Mhm.
mind, they feel like when they come to these platforms and stuff like that, that this is like, shoot, we don't know. They could lay down at night and think that, this man is their man. We can't be sure. Right. And
Right.
we also have to be, open and honest to the fact that depending on how these men engage and speak with these women, that they may be sometimes having a level of energy to where they leading them on, making them think that they have a chance, flirting with them, whatever, so on and so forth.
And
Now,
I personally don't think that's the case, but Golden, if you can hold that thought for one moment, because Danny Lynn has finally hit the panel, and she
oh
has
yes,
been
of
in.
course, of
Okay, she
course.
has been in the chat saying that Ben told her the other night. She also said Ben, okay, she just dropped down. Ben is telling people one thing behind the scenes and you another thing. So, I think it's really important that we hear from her.
Oh, she
And
didn't because of me.
no, I think she might be having some audio issues. And
Oh, okay.
StreamYard be bugging too.
Yeah,
Um, and from my understanding, him and Danny Lynn, let me just say this, and from my understanding, him and Danny Lynn email each other, as far as I know, but he has decided to share his phone number with, certain individuals. I do know that. So, I'm just trying to understand, what exactly is she referring to? Um, so yeah. But you could go ahead until she comes back up. Oh, here
I'm
she
sorry.
is. Here she is.
Okay, all right. I'm mute up.
Hey, Danny Lynn, what's going on, girl?
Hey, what's going on?
So you said the other night. What exactly are you referring to? Like what specifically did you?
The night, okay, so the night that you were live, that Genesis was on the panel. The night that he hit you live.
Yes. Uh-huh.
So I'm trying to think if it was before he hit you live or in between the times that he dropped down and then came back up. I don't know exactly when it was, but he texted me and was like, I need your advice. And
So
then,
you have he has your number.
correct.
So you another one. Okay. Mhm.
So I was having problems with my phone and I called him back. We didn't speak for a long time. And he asked me to be the co host for the show. And, but that wasn't the
That
main reason.
that night,
Yeah. hmm And I was like, just for because he had the live scheduled for the next night. And I was like, you mean just for that tomorrow? And he was like, no, not for tomorrow, um, for the ongoing shows. I was like, we'll have to talk about that. But I was like, my battery is dying and my cords had broke and all my devices were dying. I only had 7% on my phone.
mhm.
So he was like, that's not why I want to talk to you. Um, so he told me that, uh, he was like, he wanted, he didn't want y'all relationship to be public anymore. He just wanted y'all to work on y'all relationship behind the scenes. So he had been telling me now the story that Kat told me. I mean, told like put out there
What
about
story?
the story that you wanted him to block all of us. He told me the same thing.
Yeah, that's not true. I never
So
said those
now, so now,
words.
so now, so now, Sammy, this should
Mhm.
be a conversation that you and Danny Lynn should have behind the scenes. See,
Now,
you see how you're continuing the
Hey,
cycle of
Essen.
having more and more commentary for people. This is not something that y'all should talk about right now. Y'all should
I
talk about this later.
I agree.
now, I already knew it.
Salute BVO.
I already knew it when Cat went live, though. He and I had already talked about this, so I already knew it.
And that
But
was already put out there publicly by Cat.
but I already knew it when Cat put
You
it
you
out.
see you hear these innuendos. Nothing to say what you're saying, Danny Land. I already knew it. She's telling you she knows more. Y'all should stop talking about this. Get back on your topic.
Mm-hmm.
Promise me. Listen to me. You will have a better outcome to this whole scenario if you stop this conversation now and have
Mm-hmm.
it with her in the background, please.
Mm-hmm. So
Please.
yeah, I will. But remember, I just want to say this. But remember when you didn't understand why I had a problem with you, and I went to
When I
IO. That's why.
didn't.
This is why. Like,
Okay, but what you're saying occurred. Hold on. According to you, let me see.
Agree. I feel like this is a conversation that should be had behind the scenes and
yeah, I
not
don't
for.
mind having a conversation.
Yeah.
So the double standards in relationships was 1 day ago.
With Genesis, was that
And
the live that Genesis was on?
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but when Kat came out with that story, I mean the live, I I had already spoken with Ben before,
Okay.
so when she went live, I already knew what Kat was talking about.
So he had told you that
Mm-hmm.
before he then also told the same thing to Kat.
Mm-hmm. That remember, and also remember what Ayo was talking about when she said, "Don't make me tell you what I know." I yield.
Can I just say
That's what.
something? I just feel like, when stuff like this
So
happens,
so how does that mean that so he's saying he wants a relationship with me, but now he just doesn't want it publicly.
Mhm.
Why does he feel more comfortable coming to y'all telling y'all that than coming to me?
And
Well,
If
this is why this conversation shouldn't be
I
had right
yeah,
now, Sammy.
yeah.
This
agree.
I will
conversation
have a
should,
conversation. I will have. I
yes,
don't mind
she's,
having a conversation with you.
Because I feel like when people want to come out and they want to put that out on a public
yeah,
platform, like it's like you're trying to embarrass
yeah,
and make
baby
it
doll, this ain't
like
nothing to, yeah,
saying
you shouldn't have this right now,
like
sweetie. I
if
understand you
you,
want answers, and if you
yeah,
want to go ahead and end your life to do that, but it's not a conversation you need to be having up for all these people to hear, right? Because you
yeah.
already have struggling with this relationship with this man. Not saying he's the problem, not saying that you're the problem, not saying Danny Lynn is the problem, but there's answers that you need questions that you have answers to, that you need answers to. Danny Lynn possibly has them, and they don't need to be for everybody to hear. Okay.
Mhm.
And you
right,
keep having issues with people talking about your business and all of this. This is a time for you to stop so you can move forward, and your relationship needs to be put in the back. And y'all talk about your relationship when it's y'all, not with everybody else.
Mhm.
I, and it's not even just like Sammy is curious. She want to know like what's the tea, what's the information,
I mean, I would want to
what's going
know
on.
too.
But
Like,
I feel like
why?
individuals that want to bring that to a public platform and you already know that the situation is already so tense anyway, like why won't you want to just, tap your homegirl on the shoulder and be like, yo, let me talk to you behind the scenes about some things that's been going down. Why you want to bring that to a public platform?
I
That
was.
to me
I
that's weird.
technically I wasn't going to say anything at all. But I'm just like, this is crazy. I did not know that Sammy and Ben were like really going to get back together.
Why didn't you think that?
Because how you were saying, the relationship was over.
Mm. Okay.
And
But
the way.
then but then but
Like you
then that night, but then the night that you was over there like asking him questions and talking about where you going from here, when he told you that he spoke to me, right?
Hmm.
You remember he came back, he had dropped down, he called me, and then he came back and was like he spoke to me.
You mean on his
So
panel?
yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, but speaking to you doesn't mean that y'all was going to get back together. It's
And then we
just a
spoke
conversation.
again the next day, and
Hmm.
we've been speaking ever since then.
Hmm.
I mean, it ain't over until it's over with these men, child. You have to force them to get away from you, right?
But I don't want to be a messy person and the mix of nothing. But my whole thing is like, okay, Ben got his own channel, Sammy got her own channel. Um, some of these women or these individuals seem like they have a lot of communication with Ben more so than they have with Sammy. So my question when it comes to that is, what is your communication that you have with Ben, and why does it seem to be so, like deep?
I'm
Like
not
why
posting
are you talking
anything.
to me
I'm
that level?
not going to post. I'm not posting anything publicly.
No, or you can send me,
Something
email
I'm saying,
me.
like, why does it seem like you have this connection and this communication with Ben and these different areas or whatnot, and that Ben has been kicking it with Sammy, like you having all of these conversations behind the scenes or on the
Because
private.
so
Like I
I'm not
said, I
agreeing
don't
with you
know.
this
I
part,
don't
Golden.
know.
I'm not going
I
to agree
don't know
with you
how
this
people
part
do. I don't know how
because
people do their content. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna
yeah.
be fair
Well,
about
first
that.
of all, Ben, the other day, Ben called me to ask me to be the co-host for the show.
But what I'm
And
going to
that's
say is
fine. I mean, I don't care about the co-host
these
thing.
I will say this though, Golden. These people have cultivated relationships outside of Sammy prior to Sammy's
Hmm. Yeah.
introduction to Benjamin. So
Hmm.
I,
therefore they are going to have some type of interaction outside of Sammy. But I
yeah.
wish these two women not have this interaction
Hey
right now.
Yeah, yeah,
This
Tracy.
yeah,
is
yeah.
my last time saying it because I'm trying real
Okay,
hard.
and I'm about
Okay.
to. Okay,
Okay.
I got you, Conrad. I got you,
And I'm not
Conrad.
trying to come out and say nothing, or make no assumptions and nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, I know, I've been through a little bit
Out
of
of
life.
his misery. Fuck you. I said words of power. Bitch, I don't have it ain't in me to make anybody miserable, bitch. I am the light. I am the way, the truth, and the light, bitch. I'm the best thing that could happen to any man's life, bitch. Don't get it twisted. Miserable is the last thing that man should be saying he is when it comes to Sammy, ho. Fuck is you talking about? You
Yeah, I'm not
stupid
reading. I'm not
bitch.
reading the chat right now.
Come on, it's okay, baby. Calm down. You're good.
No, I'm
You
sick of her talking about put him out of his misery. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
reading the chat
you
right
gotta
now.
let the people go by the wayside. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, like, as far as what I can deduce, right? Okay, he had his platform and how he moved his platform, and who he engaged with, and whoever, you know what I'm saying, is the main, audience that he may have, and it may be majority women, right? Let's just be clear about that. And then, you come encounter with him, and y'all hit it off or whatever, and then y'all start dating or whatnot. And then there are women sometimes that have been on that platform and engaged with him, and not, saying that
Yeah,
they're
this
doing
new information to
it.
me. Go
You know
ahead.
that. I heard you say that. I listened to your live earlier where you said that. You was like, yeah, that's fine. I don't care about any of that. Yeah, he been doing it. I know that. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like, you real about that. Like, yeah, that's how he moved. That's how he operate. And so, but what it comes down to, what I don't like, is the fact that it's like, yo, those will be the first women that try to, like, really drag you, make you look crazy, laugh in your
Hmm.
face. If something, if y'all have a connection, and then it just happens that that connection just, doesn't work or parts
Hmm.
ways and things like that, it's almost like they celebrate off of it because they really never wanted to see you with him anyway, because maybe in the back of their mind they wanted to be with him. You know what I'm saying? A lot
Hmm.
of females and women are like that when it comes to men, and it can be vice versa as well. And I'm not saying all, and I'm not saying anybody on this panel has, operated like that, right? I'm not saying that.
Hmm.
But what I'm saying is that is something that does happen, and that's where a lot of, the fallout and the vitriol comes from, when it comes to these women having things to say, and, putting their boots on and ready to fight and dog pile on top of you, because it's
Hmm.
like, there's a relationship that they already have,
That
um,
part, Tracy.
with that man. That relationship may not be, okay, a romantic relationship, but based off of how, he has his channel set up and how he talks, to people and stuff, and engage with, the women and whatnot that come in on his channel. For we don't know what these women are thinking and how it makes them feel, how it makes them think, you know what I'm saying, how it makes them move.
Hmm.
And then they see that now you made an actual genuine, excuse me, um deeper connection with him. It can make some of these women feel a certain type of way, and then they start saying things and they start dogpiling on you and all the things. Not saying nobody here is done that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that that is what sometimes a lot of that comes from, and it can just
Hmm.
add to, the discord of, like, if y'all are having an issue, it's very easy for them to just pile on. You know what I'm saying? And windmill and do all of the
That
things
part tally
and
up. Yeah, it's
honor,
like you
because
protecting him. Like I don't understand why you not, but we about to wrap it up. Hmm.
sorry, I don't want to say too much or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, what I have seen, not just in YouTube streets and on this platform, but what I know to be true in real life. This is how it moves and it operates sometimes. And for me, it's just like, yo, if this is your man, you date him, y'all in a relationship, it's between y'all, but he's yet still having conversations behind the scenes with other women. You know what I'm saying? Like, more deep conversations behind the scenes with other women. That is not just the women's fault. That's also him that's doing that as well. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, yo, where are the borders? Where are the boundaries set? Because once you get into a relationship and you start dating someone, or you're spending your time with someone, that's the person that you chose, right? Then, you want to have to make some lines in the sand. As far as, yeah, I get that's how your content has always been. That's how you always operated and ran your channel, to be very open and very talkative when it comes to these other women. But if you're dating one woman, then you're gonna have to cut a little bit of that off. You got to get rid of that. But I know, Sammy, that you or someone would say, like, I know about that. Like, I know that that's how he move and he operate, and it's cool. It's cool in the game, and that's great, right? Like, because if that's how you feel, no problem. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to, move based off of what's comfortable for them. If that's comfortable for you, that's comfortable for you, right? But then now that y'all are, having issues and this disconnect, and you going your separate ways and stuff like that, and now it's like all of this information, that you're getting, or all of this commentary that you're getting from other women. That's the reason why, right? Because I guess he had his channel set up to be close to women. I guess he's been very open to speaking and talking about women. Probably even maybe when y'all was dating and together, he might have been consoling and confiding in these other women that have been supporting him on his channel. And now y'all relationship is all up in the mix with them, and it's not personal no more. It's not private no more. And so that's sometimes what can become a problem, because I just feel like, when you're in a personal relationship with a man, woman, whatever, however it may work, it's like, yo, these conversations and things that we going through is between us. It don't need to be nobody else's ears. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So
you don't
Danny
need to.
Lynn, he texted you asking you for the advice thing.
I have the text.
Can you send me a screenshot to my email?
hmm
Let me send you my email. So Danny, are you team Ben or team Sammy?
I'm
Like what?
team. I'm team. I've been team Sammy.
Okay.
I just been like, I'm sitting up here listening to you, and it's just been irking me because I'm like, oh my gosh, I told Ben on the phone, I'm like, Ben, you need to tell Sammy your feelings, and I'm sitting up here listening to you, and obviously
So when
he
you would
hasn't.
say that, what would he say?
He said he was. I thought he was going to tell you, but I'm sitting up here listening to you, and you're
No, no,
still
no.
talking.
Hold
You
on,
talking.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Slow
hmm
down. Cause
hmm
you didn't answer that directly.
hmm
So did he say I'm going to tell her, or like what was his response?
He said he was going to tell you. He was going to talk to you about it, but
Mm,
as I'm listening, you're still talking about your relationship publicly, and which is giving me the impression that y'all haven't had that conversation.
hmm.
Can I
So
say something, Sammy?
yeah, send me the screenshot though while we here,
I think sometimes when it comes to these different type
please.
of animals or whatnot, we understand that, and again, like I said, this is people. It is up to them as far as what their preference is and what they're comfortable with, right? Some
Hmm.
women are okay with their man having homegirls. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? And the
Mm-hmm.
homegirls be like, yo, they might give them some advice. If you and him get into an argument or an issue or something like that, they run to their homegirl, they get some advice, and their homegirl is giving legitimate advice because they really want to see you together and they want to see the best for you. That is sometimes a relationship dynamic that can happen between men and female, right? Or male or female.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's sometimes these girls that pretend that they homegirls and they're getting all the information and listening to the discord that's going on within the relationship because they're waiting for the moment to slide in. We know this to be true, y'all. Come on. Don't
Did you
act
put
like
the
we don't
number
know.
in the back chat?
And
That's
so
my
some
email
You put
in the
your
back.
email
I,
in the back chat?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
sometimes I just really wonder when it comes to like some of these
Hold on, MJE, what app would send Ben for content? Who you talking about? What app? That's the MJE. I've been told Sammy her app sent Ben for content. Who? We got Ben brother BVO right here in the building. Shout out to BVO in the building from the boxing sector or boxing community rather. He also knows Ben well as RGM who was up here on the panel earlier. Phantom has been supportive as well. Phantom has been in support. So I don't know, y'all. This is weird, and what I want people to know, because what I'm not gonna do is end the show with Danny Lynn's bomb dropping and everybody running with that. we have discussed that we're not that nobody from this app can tell us about us or our relationship. We are, we talk honestly and candidly with each other. So I'm just like, I don't know, Danny Lynn. And you are, kind of deemed as someone that can I don't know, because there's been people popping out about you saying like you can be a snake, you not to be trusted, things like that. So I
But
I don't know. I
but
don't
Sammy,
know,
I'm gonna
yo.
say this. I don't think
Hmm.
Danny Land again. I will preface this by saying we should not be having this conversation right now. None
I
of
know.
us.
Okay, okay, okay.
But I will say this. I don't think Danny Lynn has a reason to lie to you about it. And I don't even think Ben was being malicious in having the conversation with Danny Lynn. So I don't even think
Yeah,
that should
but
be a
that's
conversation.
weird because that's like it's nothing for you to be like, baby, I think you need to. I know, but he even said publicly that somebody need to tell me to pump the brakes. You know what I'm saying? Because I have been saying certain things,
Right. So
things
let's
where it was being said that it was like a Ben hate, and that wasn't my intention. I'm not trying to make him look bad. It was really about my feelings and just how I had been feeling. You know what I'm saying?
And I understand
um
that, but when you having this conversation right now, it not only makes him look bad, it makes you look bad. So let's not have it anymore. Let's go back on talking about should relationships be public or private when they're in social media. And then you take this conversation later for you, Ben and Danny Lynn, to have, because what you're going to continue to do is continue to pump out content for
Rosalind,
other
I'm not
people.
pretending nothing.
And you probably should start reading the comment.
All right.
Okay.
I think, like maybe Danny Lynn and
Hey, I got a
Sammy.
segue. So I'm still with that nigga from last night when I was gone.
Girl, if you don't shut your drunk ass up, don't nobody give a damn about you and that nigga.
I'm just trying to change the subject. God damn.
Yeah,
I
maybe
mean,
Danny
I'm.
Lynn and
I mean,
Sammy
I'm not.
and have
I
this
mean, listen.
conversation.
Please,
Um,
I'm
Essence.
not.
Can you let
I.
Essence
I
up?
know. I
Let
know
her up.
that.
Drop the
Oh,
link.
of course.
Please, baby. Come
Man,
I
don't
on.
know
nobody give a
that.
fuck about you and that nigga.
I know that Io is not your favorite person, but Io was also on a phone conversation as well when it was said.
Oh, Danny Lynn, you wasn't supposed to say that right now. You should have said it
Oh,
later.
I'm sorry.
that's
Oh,
the
damn.
behind
I'm
the
sorry.
scenes.
God damn.
when
Oh,
what
Y'all
was
can't keep.
said, when what
Y'all is like broke
oh
refrigerators.
shit.
Can't
I'm
hold
sorry.
water.
I'm sorry.
I can't keep
Damn.
this sector together for nothing in
Oh
the world.
shit. I'm sorry. Damn. Listen, she's up here talking about I'm a snake. I've been said to be a snake and all that kind of stuff. So I'm
you know
trying to
that. You
I
know
know,
that though.
but you saying it out loud on the thing. You could have said that in the backdrop. So I'm trying to
I'm
salvage my
saying.
character here a little bit.
Oh my God!
I'm just
What the
saying,
hell
like,
is
Well, I'm
going
just
on?
saying.
Okay, what's going on? Okay, so listen. If the only thing that was said was that he wanted his relationship to be private, then it shouldn't be an issue. Sammy, has he told you that?
no. And I even asked him if he had an issue with my content, and he said, no, baby, your content is your content. You do what you want.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
That's why I'm like, so
I don't know.
basically, y'all
It's
telling me he
just all I
lying
know
to
is
me.
there's a lot of confusion, and confusion is of the enemy. Period. But I agree with Conrad. I think y'all should just. I mean,
Yeah, and we
I
are.
don't think
I'm
you
about
should.
to wrap it
I don't
up.
think you should end your live. Because your
And
topic was very interesting,
shut
and
up,
we can
and
all expound on
Hey,
it.
we got
Huh?
BVO in the. Thank you for hitting
What
the
up?
link, BVO. Thank
I'm gonna hop
you.
down though, so Essence can come up here. Okay.
Essence
All
is
I want to
here.
say,
Hey, Essence.
Oh,
Go
she's up
ahead.
here too. Hey,
Yeah,
Essence.
she's
Hey,
here.
good evening, you
Listen,
guys.
I paid my StreamYard bill.
Okay.
Okay. Hold
Nah,
on.
but
BVO drop. I gotta make sure BVO get up here. This is
BBO can't say that. we're lying and all of that kind of stuff when
Sammy, I
he
think
don't know the
Conrad
situation.
has a good point.
Who
I
is that?
mean,
I agree. I agree. I'm
you
not
know,
I'm not
yeah.
disputing what Conrad's saying. I'm just we're gonna get to a wrapping up point. I'm just
Okay.
trying to we are going to get there. I definitely want to hear from BVO as well.
Okay.
But why should
Um
she wrap up her whole life? Why can't she just talk about subjects and like
Hey,
make money?
DJ
I mean,
Genesis.
she can get back.
yeah.
She can get back to the topic, and we can have the
Yeah, we don't.
conversation.
She don't gotta wrap up her whole
No,
life because of
we
this.
can have a conversation
Well,
later.
Danny, I did reply to you. So if you wanna,
Did you get my email?
yeah, I just replied to you. That's
And
what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
listen, we can just change the subject into. So how has social media, blah blah blah, with your relate? Oh, just change the subject, just because she shouldn't have to like end her whole life because of
No,
this
she
one
don't have to
subject.
end her life, but she asked me to come up here to, you know, give my.
Oh no, I don't have a problem with listen, that's fine. I've been helping him look for co-hosts. I've been suggesting different people. So I'm not a hater. I don't mind. That's fine. Um, that is absolutely fine. Hold on, somebody. Not fix it, Essence. um, but
Hey,
welcome to the stage, Essence. What did you want to add?
Hey, you guys. I wanted to
Hey.
know, Sammy, how do you feel about the feedback of your supporters and demographic? I'm gonna give you my personal take.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, you can't ask me something like that because it's just like, they're my supporters. I don't really
Okay.
have an opinion.
Okay, because I feel like I've been looking through your chat and some people are just a little jaded. Like they just don't I feel like you're great. And I always say this, you're great, your content's great, you're an independent content creator outside of any attachments to any other people. I think personally, your chat is trying to tell you to kind of detach at least your public facing content from Ben because it gets a little oversaturated. You know what I mean? And we want to kick it with you. We want to kick it with you. We want to open panel. We want a healthy like dialogue and space to basically YouTube like we usually YouTube. But I think we get a little bit weighed down by the Ben of it all. But that's your man, so I get it. So my question to you is like, if your chat is saying like, "Hey, can you pivot from time to time?" How do you receive that?
I mean, I do. But I also said that I was going to do relationship conversations because I do want to try to be supportive of everybody. Like I said, it doesn't always have to just be about me and my relationship, but that's what it ends up being. So, we're gonna go with it. But at the end of the day, it's about everybody. Just like Genesis was over here the other day sharing her situationship and her story. Others can do the same. Y'all can completely change it and be like, yo, let's, I want to talk about what I got going on. That's fine.
Okay, and this your at the end of the day,
And
girl.
and
This is your stuff, so you're gonna
tomorrow
do
I
what you
might
want to do.
cook. This weekend
Exactly.
I'll cook. Like I mean, that's what I've been doing anyway. Ain't nothing changed.
Okay. No, that's fair. I really did want to ask you that because some people just complain, you know what I mean? Like some people and some comments are troll comments. They're not real people anyways.
Hmm.
So, if I'm asking you like if you see like your actual people that you know are your people saying like, all right, like can we pivot or I don't want to hear about it no more. Do you take that into consideration or do you say no, like I'm the content creator. This is what I control. I'm going to do what I want to do.
You already know, Essence. That's how I roll. You already know, girl. You should know that about me. I mean, you've been here when I was doing Instacart content. You was
Yes.
here when, yeah, I go shopping, I do all types of shit. And I'm gonna continue to I do whatever I choose, whatever I want to do.
Hmm.
If sometimes I'm just sitting in solace and an idea will come into my mind. I type it into Chat GPT and here we are. Like that's how I do.
Absolutely. And the reason I'm asking personally is because I like you, Sammy. I personally don't care what you do on your channel. It's all entertaining to me. It's just that like sometimes I wonder like how affected you are about your relationship with Ben. But as long as I know you're in control, I'm more than happy to listen to you talk about it all day. It doesn't bother me much.
Yeah, it's just crazy because of course there is a little bit of conflict right now, right? Or it can be some conflict because now in
Hmm.
this moment I have to be solid on what him and I have discussed in
Mm.
comparison to what Danny Lynn is trying to tell me, right? So
Okay.
these people want me to believe that, and it's kind of sounding shady because okay, so where is it in what you said, Danny Lynn, that he's saying he doesn't want to be with me? If he's telling you he wants a relationship with me but he wants it private, so how is that turning into Ben don't want you, girl? Don't you see he's not into you? He wants other women over you. Like where's all the
Where did I
that
say
other
that
stuff
though?
coming?
Where did I
Huh?
say that?
I don't
Where did
think
I?
Danny Lynn said that. I think Danny
No,
I
Lynn
didn't
is
say
she
just
that.
didn't. I'm talking about the other people, though. The
Yeah,
other
like their
people that
oh.
I
perception.
did
never.
Their
you not hear?
That
perception.
had
Did you
to.
Hmm.
hold on? Calm down, calm down, calm down. Did you not hear when Ayo went live on me, the Sammy Girl live? That was
Absolutely
late
not.
night after my live with Genesis. The way
You know
she
we
was
didn't hear that.
speaking and saying and threatening me that if I talk about her and JR, she's gonna say what she knows. You just referenced that, right? But
But
you
why are you
so if
connecting that
you're
to me though? You
wait,
didn't say
because
I don't
Io.
think
But
you
you connecting
referenced.
that to me though.
Hold on, because you literally just said Ayo was on the phone call as well, or Ayo has been on phone calls
Mm.
as well. You just said that. So when we're
Yeah, but
talking about,
you're
hold
connected.
on,
But
let me
Can I
finish.
mediate?
Let me
Can I mediate
finish.
this? Can I
So
mediate
when we
this?
talk about what Ayo is saying, Ayo is making it sound like he calling me a slow bitch, this and that. Like she was saying some very like, so
but you
what, you
just
know what
said
I'm saying?
Danny Lynn. You didn't say Io. I didn't
Hmm.
say that. I had my own personal conversation
Hmm.
with Ben, and then there was a conversation with Io, um Ben and me. Two different conversations.
So again, I did you get my email?
Yeah, I'm typing right now.
Oh, okay, okay.
Can I also just say something as well to you, both of you ladies?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm a little behind, so I don't know all the happenings, but I don't want it to seem like you have a certain energy towards Danny Lynn because people are all automatically gonna point it back to like the fact that she has like a semi relationship with Ben in a cordial manner, like it's platonic. You know what I mean, Sammy? So I think
Mhm.
that's why a lot of people are asking for y'all to have like a direct conversation where you hear her and she hears you and y'all discuss. But I personally don't recommend doing that because a lot of people they just want to see the drama. And I don't want to ruin y'all fun either, so I'm gonna drop down. But I just want you to be mindful of how you communicate with certain ladies in the sector that are connected to Ben because it's gonna make you look like you are not able to basically navigate being around females that are also friends with your man, which is pretty much the topic of this live. You
Yeah,
know
and
what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
like that narrative. Yeah, and that is
Exactly.
so not true. Like that shit is
Exactly.
some bullshit.
You
Yeah, that's
don't I don't want
crazy.
that for you because you have a lot of poise. I feel like you there I just don't want you to look like you're
And
not
I've been
able to
cool with these
facilitate that.
people.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it is looking a little messy. That's what I
It's
was
not
thinking.
messy though. It's really about perception. It's really about how do you receive what she's saying. I don't know what Danny Lynn says. I have to go back and listen to it and I'll be honest like, "Oh, that did come off like a little bit of a dig or that did sound like you were trying to trigger her by mentioning X, Y, and Z." But I want you to be mindful, Sammy, of how you handle communications coming from her and maybe Kat because it's going to look some type of way if you are not able to have like a mature conversation where things don't get a little bit heated.
Well, I mean, the situation with Kat was already for me like put to the side. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? What's up, Trissy? By the way, hey Asia. But I'm more interested in what Danny Lynn is sharing right now.
Hmm.
Because she sent me. Okay, so this was yesterday at 12:02 a.m.
And I'm gonna drop down. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all have y'all fun. Whatever happens, happens. But Sammy, I love your content. Love you as a content creator, and
Thank
also
you, Essence. I
want to just give
appreciate
you,
you.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you either way. But just be mindful of how you receive information, even if you don't like it, because people want to point you out in a certain light, and
Mhm.
you're only gonna help them do that if you're not able to like have certain types of conversations.
I agree with
Can
Essence, and
Absolutely.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna jump down,
Well,
and
can I say something to you,
See
Danny?
you later.
I'm
y'all
not
have
a
a good
Thank
part
you,
of
one.
like
honey. See you
the
later.
Bye,
listen.
y'all.
I'm not a part of the T or whatever sector, but
Hold on real quick. BBO, you coming back up? BBO, you coming back up to say what you wanted to say? We'd love to hear from you. BBO trying to recruit. Come back up, BBO.
I just want to play this video right quick about we need to be in our villain era, girls. We need to like just embrace the villain within you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think that we need to like all that soft ish. We need like to really embrace the villain. And we need to like get into like really being the divine feminine that we all know. Did they clip my stream? I don't know. Did they? I don't know.
No, they shouldn't have. No, you still connected.
And, drop down and look a little bit or whatnot and just
Yeah,
leave.
I'm trying. We gotta like 'cause I'm not a part of the. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not a part of the T sector. I'm not a part of any other sector. But I'm gonna say this. If you have 180 people watching, you are doing hella good, girl.
Thank
That's
you.
up. Do you understand how hard it is to get like people to watch that? To watch
I'm not mad
180.
at Danny Lynn. Danny Lynn, do you feel like I'm mad at you?
Yeah, I
I'm
feel like you're.
Look, Genesis, go away.
Yes.
You wanna hear the bullshit? I'm bigging up my girl. I don't know what's going on over here,
no,
but
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna tell
Mhm.
you what is that 180 people watching you is a blessing. That means that's good as fuck, right?
We at
So don't let
205
no
now. Y'all make sure y'all
205.
hit that like and subscribe to the channel if you aren't
Yeah,
subscribed,
bye.
y'all.
Whatever. So, anyways, I'm letting you know that all this other stuff, people saying this, or you need to cut your live off. No, keep making your money.
Mhm.
Keep making your show. Like everybody, you need to cut it off and talk about no. This is a platform. This is business right here. Don't let nobody tell you to turn your live stream off.
Mhm.
What the hell are they talking about? Like, no, cut your live stream off and talk about this in the back chat. Hey, 200 and some people watching. Hell no. Are you monetized?
Oh, of course.
So what the fuck? Why would you cut it off? What the fuck? Keep watching. Keep watching. Okay. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the circus. Okay. So I'm gonna
Thank
tell
you.
you what. Shouts out. Whatever's going on. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. And I'm gonna let you know. Shouts out. Whatever. But hell, embrace the villain. Okay. Embrace the whatever it is and fuck it. You know what I'm saying? 200
Mhm.
people watching. So yeah, don't let nobody tell you to cut your live off. And this is too much information. Right? Oh, it's too
Oh,
much.
okay.
Who gives a fuck?
Right. Right. Right.
Like, is it? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, continue to watch. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's going on, fuck it. You know.
But I know that I know
And
who.
I am the ultimate villain. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm a true villain. I really don't give a fuck.
Mhm.
Fuck about what anybody gonna say about
So
nothing.
I already knew that my ops that they had his number. I already knew about that. Now the fact that him and Danny Lynn are texting, that's new to me because the last time, I did ask him about how they communicate. He told me via email. So that is some new ish. Oh, stop it.
Oh, who cares? I think he got people number. So what? I mean, what do they live in the same state? I mean, what he gonna fly around?
Right. Right.
Who Man, these niggas be talking to people all the damn time.
Do
Shit,
you
don't give a
see
shit.
when he called? Like, do you see like how he addresses me?
About first queen and first lady.
No, in the email.
No, what you sent me one? You sent me a
The text message. You see how he addresses me?
hold on.
No, I did not get my music equipment back. And fuck you for
I think he
bringing that
called me
up.
Miss Danny Lynn or
Asshole.
something.
Yeah, he called you
Whoever
Miss
said that's an
Danny Lynn.
asshole.
Can I get your advice on the matter? Yeah.
Yeah, see, he called me Miss Danny Lynn.
Right. Right. And that's what I know, that, as far as I know, whatever communication he's been having with you guys has been respectful. It
Yes.
hasn't been crossing the line. I'm aware of that. But
No.
what I'm but you're trying to tell me, okay, this is what we're trying to get to the bottom of. But you came up here and you were in the chat saying that he is telling you guys other things that I'm not aware of, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So one of the things that you mentioned is that he's saying he wants the relationship, but he wants it to be private.
Right.
So I'm trying to
Okay,
understand
wait.
how people.
I thought we were going to discuss this in the background.
Okay, we are. But what I'm trying to understand is how is people interpreting that as if he doesn't want me, or
Well,
he's.
I
Right.
can't address that because I didn't say
That's
that.
and I'm not expecting you to. I'm not expecting you to.
I'm sorry.
Hold on,
This is-
Golden. Go ahead. Go ahead. What are you saying?
I'm just saying, like, yo, this stuff like be making me just like roll my eyes up to the sky, because it's like, yo, if you know that's a conversation that should have been had in the background, then you would have started in the background. You wouldn't have brought it to the platform.
When I'm live and having a live about, it's just an open panel discussion about relationships. Yeah, I agree. And that's what has been happening, Golden. That's what I was saying. Even with how Kat presented the information. Because
These women know what they're doing. Let's be very clear. These women know what they're doing. They know what position they hold. They know where they feel like they stand, and they can't help it.
Golden.
Rub it in your face.
Golden.
Like things go south. So it's like, yo, I don't like stuff like that, because you phony. You real phony. If you wanted to have that conversation and you know it's a conversation that should have been had in the background, you would have started in the background. You wouldn't have started on the platform.
It's because I'm sitting here listening to Sammy talking, and I'm like, yo, she keeps
doesn't matter.
On.
This is her platform. She can talk about what she wants to talk about. What inside information that you have that you need to speak to her about, that you feel as though she can have,
it's because I'm sitting here listening to
have it on the back end.
And I'm like, yo, he still has not
have it on the back end. Have it on the back end, behind the scenes. Why did you come up here to make it public?
But he did have a conversation with me, Danny Lynn.
And it's not.
Yes, we did. I asked him specifically if he has an issue with my content, with anything that I've said in my content since all of this has happened. He told me no, my content is my content.
So he's calling me. He's calling me, asking me texting me asking me for advice, and I'm telling him like, yo, you need to have that conversation. So what is the point of asking me for advice?
And why you ain't reach out to her behind the scenes and tell her that?
What?
Why you ain't reach out to her behind the scenes and tell her that? Why you want to come up on her panel and talk about it?
Because she asked me to come up here and tell her about it.
She asked you to come up here and speak, but she ain't asked you to say that.
Yes, she did ask me to say that.
Well, yeah, because you were putting it in the chat. I was like, it'll be easier for you.
Going on and on and on, keep having the conversation, still having the conversation. I'm like, yo.
Oh, so you was dropping hints in the chat, and so she was like, yo, instead of just dropping messages up in the chat and hints in the chat, just come up here.
That's exactly what I did, because she.
But if your integrity says this is a conversation that should be had behind the scenes, why you not having it behind the scenes?
I don't want y'all arguing. Please.
I don't argue with you because you know nothing about this.
I don't care, because I know women like this and how they move.
You don't know shit.
If you really care, you would have had the conversation with her behind the scenes from jump.
You don't know shit, so mind your business.
What are you talking about? Whose business is what business? Aren't we both up here talking to Tammy? Sammy both invited us to have a conversation. If she
No,
didn't want
no,
me to
and
have a
so
conversation, she
mind
wouldn't
your
invite me up
business.
to the
So
panel.
mind
You
your
don't tell me
business.
to mind my
But you know
business.
what though? The fact that this is crazy though, because so he went to Cat for advice, Danny Lynn
Yes.
for advice.
This what I'm saying. This how these men do, and this how these women do. If you're
Ain't no these
saying
women.
that it's a
Ain't no these
conversation
women.
that is
Ain't
best
no
had
these
behind the
women.
scenes, then you would have never popped your ass up here and have this conversation on
Yo, she
a
asked me to
public
come up here
platform.
because I would
You
have
would have
said
reached
in the
out to
chat.
her.
And you are Team IO too, you know. I know you
You
be in the group chat
Because
with them.
Yeah, I do be in a
wanted
group
it to
chat
seem like,
for
oh,
IO.
I have inside information and I have conversations with him behind the scenes that she doesn't know that I have with him. That's what you wanted it to seem like.
Girl,
Be
get out of
clear
here.
about
You
that.
don't know shit. You don't know nothing.
You should have
Yo,
asked her
I've
and
been
you should
over
have
here
had that
saying,
conversation behind the scenes.
don't tell
Why
me
would
what
you
I
come
should
up
have
here on her
done.
platform
Don't
and
tell
put
me
all
what
that
I should
information
have
out?
done.
Cause one thing I
That,
know about Ben, he gonna
that,
tell me what the fuck he want.
that
You know,
means
I
So
am
what? So
submissive.
Golden, mind your business. You don't know anything. You just coming over here. You just came on the scene.
Nah, but you know
Sammy,
that
did I just come on the scene?
nah, you didn't. I mean, in regards to this situation, yeah, Golden's been around. I
But
have
she don't know
supported
nothing
her.
about this situation.
I mean,
Yeah,
not a lot of
not
people know
chasing him
about it.
around. Like y'all motherfucking women is chasing him around. That's why I don't know nothing about this
Nobody's chasing
situation.
Ben around.
If Sammy is dealing
I've
with
been
that
know.
man
I knew
and in a
Ben before
relationship with that
Sammy.
man,
I knew
yeah, you
Ben
might be a
before
subscriber
Sammy.
to his
Nobody's
channel.
chasing
You
Ben.
might be somebody that's
No,
over there
come on
supporting his
now.
channel,
Ain't
but
nobody
she's the
chasing
one
Ben
that was
around.
saying
So wait 1 second. Where's the part about him texting you asking you to be the co-host?
No, he didn't text me that. He asked me that on the phone.
Oh, that was okay.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
part
well,
of the
So
phone
wait,
hold on.
call.
so Danny Lynn, you so he asked you how to deal with me
Yes.
as if you know me like that. Do you feel like you know me
No.
enough?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So what did you say?
As far as how to deal with you, that's why
Yeah.
I was like, listen, I don't know. I was like, oh Ben, I don't know why you trying to get me in this.
Mm, 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 mm.
You said that you felt uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, okay. And is that it or
Yeah, because remember I told you my phone was only on 7%.
7%. Yeah, okay.
when today or
Yeah, at
that
that
night?
point, yeah, last night it was only on
Every
7%.
day your phone is on 7%.
So
Every time you talk to him, your
Girl,
phone is
shut
on
up! You don't
7%.
know what the fuck, girl. You don't know nothing. My phone was on 7%, and my cord had broken, so I was
Your
charging it
yeah.
off the
your
phone.
cord is broken.
Now
Does that
mind you,
happen every day that you talk to that man? Every day?
Every day. What the
right,
fuck
look,
are you
my sis
talking
said
about, girl?
my
Shut
sis
up.
said my sis said the way this sector do, I know somebody recorded that conversation.
Recorded what conversation?
The
Why?
y'all phone
Why would I?
conversation with
Why would
Ben.
I don't? First of all, I don't record conversations. That's not me.
Oh,
And I
But
don't
you
talk.
God.
said
I don't
but you
talk
said
about
other
my.
people but you said other people have had conversations with him.
Yes.
Okay, so would they have receipts or we just going off of hearsay? She said, he said.
Yeah. Io and I were on the phone with him.
Oh, y'all
Mm.
was on there with him together.
Mm-hmm.
Cause at one point Io didn't even want his phone number because she got a man.
Mm-hmm.
Why are people on the phone with your nigga? What is going on? Is that your nigga?
Girl.
Like, yo, like,
People
are we
having
supposed
phone
to sit here
conversation?
and listen to this bullshit like this? Excuse my language,
What is
Sammy.
going
Like,
on?
I'm telling you for real. For real. Ma'am, please have several
But we
seats.
were on the group chat and she was on the phone.
So who is Gigi? Danny, who is this lady, Gigi?
She
Cause
she was
she
another. She was also on the group chat.
I hope Ben is hearing this because just know when you talking to certain females, they got you on a conference call with the rest of the gang.
Is she in the chat?
Yeah, Gigi.
Yeah.
See how
Her
they do?
Yeah.
comment, her comment, Her comment is right here on the
Yeah,
screen.
I'm not looking at the chat.
But the comment is on the screen though.
No, yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm not looking at the thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. She
she was.
said I was on the call and heard it as
Yeah,
well.
she was on the call.
Wow.
Me, Gigi, and
This
Io.
shit funny.
But she over here trying to give you console me. Child, bye. No. Mm-mm. Dismiss.
That's crazy. Look, Lucky said, wow, y'all be having group call. Of course they do. That's all that group is about. That's what they do. They watch everybody content, talk about it, investigate people. Nah,
No, we
nah,
don't
nah,
watch. We
nah.
don't. No, we don't watch everybody's content.
Um,
Just
Why you
certain
sitting up
people
here
that.
talking to this man you know he dating Sammy? And you having those levels of conversations with him?
Yo,
I don't understand it. Like
I don't have
you
like
mad
a
whack,
conversation
like
with
you
him.
mad whack
I may
for
have
real.
had like 3 conversations with him.
So what
3
you
phone
over here to talk
conversations at the
about? What
most.
are you over here to tell Sammy
Maybe
about?
3 phone conversations that lasted
What
less
you
than
over here
5
to tell
minutes.
Sammy about? Why you over here to talk to
Yo,
Sammy?
what?
You trying to boast and
First
brag
of
that
all,
you
Goldie,
talking to
you're
her
not gonna be
mom.
sitting up here questioning me. What the fuck?
You mad? You get mad?
Yo, what the fuck? You are not
Get
gonna
loud.
interrogate
Get
me. Get
loud.
the fuck
Get
out of
loud.
here.
Get
You're
loud.
not going, Goldie. You're not going to interrogate me. Get the
Get
fuck
loud.
out of here.
Get
Get the
loud.
fuck out of
Get
here.
loud.
yeah, I'm
Get
cool,
loud.
yo. I'm cool, cause you gonna change the whole, like, you really gonna change the energy, yo.
No,
I'm not really trying to do this.
yo, she is not going to interrogate me. So I have nothing to say to her.
I ain't gotta interrogate you. You interrogate me yourself.
I said I'm not talking to you.
You
Well,
the one
Danny
sitting there
Lynn, I
somebody
mean,
else is
I mean,
behind the
so
damn scenes.
Danny Lynn, I mean, is there anything?
I'll
Hold
answer your
on.
question, Sammy. I have nothing to say to Golden.
Okay, so we about to wrap this up, right? So Danny Lynn, is there anything else that you want to share about the conversation? Is there anything else that someone else can tell me that you're not saying about that conversation that y'all always on the phone with him on?
No.
Anybody else? Anybody else?
Right.
Any other conversation? Do y'all know what was said? Quiet. Quiet in the room.
Exactly, Ange. Exactly. So I'm not sure what Io wants to add. She putting stuff in the back chat. Going live. Okay, whatever.
I'm discussing the conversation that Ben and I had.
Okay.
During the time he was dating another woman. All right. Cool. Got it.
Again, I'm not addressing.
Who didn't say what, Marsh? Who didn't say what? Yeah, that's a little weird, but not the show is
Listen, when he
ruined. No,
said
it's not.
he wanted to ask me for advice, I didn't know what the fuck the advice was.
So how did everybody end up on a group call?
I was in the group chat with Io and Gigi, and the phone call happened.
So so you had put it on speaker for them to hear?
No, I didn't initiate the phone call.
Who initiated the phone call?
Io.
Oh, so that the same thing that other people be saying when she be on the phone with people, she put it so y'all could hear in the group chat?
Yeah, we all heard the phone call.
So that's not making any sense, because if he texted you asking you for advice and you said, give me a minute, and then he called you, y'all had a 10-minute conversation. So when did Io's conversation start with him?
I'm not sure if that was before or after.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
There were a couple conversations. It might have been one or two. It might have been 2 or 3 phone
Sammy,
conversations.
for real. Okay.
I know, it's funny.
But it was during your live.
1 minute it's a private call, the
One,
next minute it's a group call. Like, what is it?
I had, girl, I'm not
Yeah, I
answering
could
this.
tell people was calling his phone the way he kept getting dropped down off the panel. So I had already had a feeling. And
So,
and sometimes y'all be doing that intentionally when he's over here, as a matter of fact. So,
so
you
he
know.
initiated the text,
Mm.
he texted me during your live.
Why would you
Well,
say that?
this says yesterday at
Why would that not be something that you would talk about to Sammy behind the scenes? Why would you say that on live right now?
Sammy, you have any
Mm-hmm.
questions for
Yeah.
me?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
um yeah, cuz yesterday I didn't go live or anything at all yesterday.
Whatever day that was, when you were live with Genesis on the panel.
So did he know he was talking to y'all as a group, or he thought he was talking to one person?
No, he knew all of us were on the phone because we were
Damn,
all
that's
talking to him.
crazy. Damn, that's crazy.
Crazy, but the thing about it is, even if that man make that decision, these women still participate. That's what's crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, like I said, I was aware, that different people had his number. And I know that these people are messy people, you know what I'm saying? And their intentions were always to, come against me and make him, try to get him not to like me or to not be with me. That was always their intention.
Of course. 'Cause
Um, so what have you guys told Ben about me? That's what I want to know.
I haven't told Ben anything about you.
Okay, somebody has. So
Not
there,
me.
Sammy,
yeah,
they're not
there.
gonna tell the truth. They're not gonna tell the truth.
All
No,
right.
not me.
So even when you was on the group call listening in with Io, has Io tried to like tell him things about me or?
I'm not going to answer that question.
No.
Mm.
Yeah. See. Mm-hmm.
I'd
Mm-hmm.
rather you ask Io that question.
Yeah. Mm. All right. Well, Genesis has a video up in the bag. Your girl went live, Danny. So I don't know if you wanted to chime in with her. I can really care less. Um, yeah, Tanika, if you want to hit the link, you're more than welcome to. You said let me know if you want to holla, boo. I don't know what you mean, but if you wanted to come and click the link, you can. So we're gonna keep going. Genesis, I'm gonna pull it. Golden, you wanted to say anything else? Because I mean, according to you, Danny Lynn, what you sent me is that's it, right?
Yeah, that was basically the phone conversation that we had.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, the phone conversation. It wasn't that long, besides him asking me about being the co-host.
Yeah, I saw it was like 10 minutes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like I said,
okay.
my phone, my battery was dying, and my charging cord had broke. So I was trying to tell him I need to get off because my battery was dying.
And so is that the only time y'all conversed on the phone or
N- no, it may have been two or three phone calls.
okay, so when did the phone call start? When did y'all exchange phone numbers?
Mm, probably within the past couple of weeks.
That's when I noticed he changed. Okay, yeah.
Wait,
Come on, girl. Come on. I
wait a
told
minute.
y'all niggas. I told y'all niggas. Okay. Yep. Within the last couple of weeks. Okay, cool.
Hey, Sammy.
Cool. Huh?
See how it go? See how it go?
I do. I knew it though. Women's intuition. I knew it. I told y'all. I'm not, you know.
Man, let me just say this is that I have a majority male audience, and honey, the
Hmm.
men
Yeah, I
are
think
they're like they staking each other.
our phone
Yeah.
conversations may have been like 5 minutes each time.
Okay, were they always about me though, or like?
Um, yeah, the first time that's when he told me about you. You wanted all of us blocked. So it was the same. It was the same story that he told Kat.
That's crazy. I don't know why he telling y'all that. Okay, go ahead. Uh-huh.
And let me see. The second phone conversation was probably the same story.
So how did you take that when he told you that I wanted y'all to be blocked or something?
I was like, what? Like, what did we do? Like, what the hell? What did we do to you?
And what did
Because
he say?
I was always cool with you.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I don't have no problem with you. Mm-hmm.
Like, what the
Mm-hmm.
hell did we do to you? I mean, well, I don't know about Kat, but like, what did I do to you? I was like, damn, I always supported Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
So what the hell did I do to you that you want us blocked? Well, want me blocked? And I don't know about Kat. So
Okay. So that was so that's what he told you the first time, which is weird, like okay. And then what and then the other time was about me as well?
and it was pretty much the same thing, you know.
Damn.
And my thing was like, why, are you trying to come against us? That was my question. Like, why are you trying to come against us since
Hey,
we always been cool?
they feel that and they hate when that happens. Trust me, I know.
Like, why are you trying to come against us? Because we've always supported you.
That part, MJE, yeah, yeah. They do try to get more info.
You know
Mm-hmm.
what? One thing that somebody says is like, why is a dude gossiping so much in this situation? It's not a gossip going on. Like, what is this?
I'm not blaming anybody for anything. This
So
is just interesting. It's a lot, you know.
so then I
Okay.
started wondering, you know, is he trying to turn us, turn us the women against each other? When I heard you say that you never told him that, I was like, is he trying to cause division amongst women?
Well, I feel like if a woman, whether you are, supporting a channel or not, if you're not dating that man, then you need to sit tight and sit right. And what I think is a big problem is when it comes to a lot of women that might be on a platform of a male individual, is that you're not knowing your boundaries. Okay, so he's not dating you. He's not talking to you. He's not checking for you. He's checking for somebody else.
Oh my
So
goodness.
you can be a supporter of
I
him.
didn't ask. I didn't ask her for
Channel.
her. I didn't ask her for her opinion
Nobody
or
said that you
advice.
asked. I don't care what you
Considering
ask.
I
It
knew the
doesn't matter
man.
what you ask or
Considering
not.
I knew the
You
man
won't get it whether you like it or not.
Sammy,
I'm
I didn't
telling you
ask her for
because
her
I'm
advice.
talking on Sammy's
So I
platform.
didn't ask her
I
for
don't
her
care what you ask
advice.
for. Don't feel some type of
Oh
way
my
because
goodness! I
I'm
didn't
telling you the
ask this
truth.
lady for her advice. Considering I knew the
Sammy,
man before Sammy. Good
Sammy,
Lord, 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 Lord.
let
Yeah,
her.
she did have a rapport before him and I got together.
It don't matter.
Ah,
It wasn't the same level that
Honey,
you
who
and him
is this
were.
dude? Is he fine? Honey, is he rich?
good
It's a
Lord.
lot of energy about this. This nigga got $1 million. This is too much. I mean, what are we do? What is it?
God
Who
tell me,
is he got a big dick? Like,
Lord, this
who is
lady
this
got so much
God
guy?
to
tell me,
say and
because I know nothing
Like,
about
she
you
know
who
yet.
what the
is
hell's
this
going
guy? Like, I
on.
mean,
he
honey,
is
it's
a
just
he is an alpha male in a fully
But what
in
I
a
know
in a
is he
majority
was having
is he an
woman
sex
alpha
with
sector.
male though?
women.
He's an alpha male, but he's doing all this. This is very beta-ish.
Mm.
He's up there talking to a bunch of
Excuse
women in
me,
the background,
excuse
having
me,
all this
ma'am,
drama going
excuse me,
on,
ma'am,
gossiping, and what is all this
I
excuse
gossip
think
me,
and
this lady,
stuff
ma'am,
behind
I
him?
think this lady should
excuse
keep
me,
her
ma'am,
opinion about this situation
excuse me,
to
ma'am,
herself when she
I
excuse
don't
don't
me,
know the
ma'am,
care what you think.
dynamics. Good
I don't care
Lord.
what you think, ma'am.
ma'am, ma'am number one and ma'am number two. Excuse me,
That's
ma'am.
definitely what it sound like.
Who gives a
That's
fuck about who this
definitely
guy
what it
is?
sound like, Swirl.
The man, if
I,
the man, in a relationship with Sammy. He's not in a relationship
Oh
with
my
you.
gosh.
So what?
Lord
So
have
why
mercy.
y'all acting like
She
you
think
own
she
him?
think I should shut up. I'm like, dude, there's a lot of let
No.
Sammy deal with her man, bro. Like, what's going on?
Ain't that why you over here?
No, I'm over here about the subject of dating in public or whatever.
That's why I'm over here as well. And what I'm
Right,
saying
I'm not
is,
about. Listen, so I'm not about. But
let that
people have
woman
hyper
be
focused
her
on
man.
Sammy's relationship and why. Like, let her when she get up off of here,
And especially
address her
these
dude.
women, Maria.
Ben,
Especially these
let
women.
her address
What I'm
Yeah.
saying
Ben
is,
or whatever
let
the
that
nigga name
woman
is by
be her man.
herself.
Why do the outsider women feel as though that they have any type of say? He don't want you. He's with her.
Nobody
Period.
wants him.
Why
And
do
That's
you
the
you
have
know,
whole thing. You offering advice where nobody's asking you for it. I didn't
I'm
ask you
over
Who?
for
here
no
on
advice.
Sammy's
Lord
channel.
have
I'm over
mercy.
here
Who
on
offer
Sammy's
advice nobody
channel.
asking for?
Sammy
I'm trying
came
to
here
move
to
this
get me
conversation.
off.
You who doesn't know shit
And
about what the
Sammy
fuck is
did
going
Right,
on
on.
here
but
to get
it's
me off.
bullshit. Whatever you talk about is just a bunch of
Good
just a
Lord.
bullshit. Who gives
Wow.
a fuck? Like,
Let him
let
talk,
her
girl.
talk to her man about whatever the situation is, and let them deal with whatever it is. If you ain't
Yeah,
trying
but
to fuck
y'all
her
here
man
talking
right now, hold on.
about
Are you
where,
trying to fuck him? You still want to be with him? Or y'all arguing like
but
who
y'all
gonna be
on
with
the
him?
platform talking about this girl about her situation with who her man.
Yeah, I'm not trying to talk about her situation. I was talking about the subject. I'm
So
like,
why
dude,
you here? So
no,
why you
I'm
here? What you
listen,
talking
man,
about?
Golden. I'm here to talk about I saw the subject, and I'm cool with Sammy.
That
Talk
is
the
the
subject.
subject. What are you not
No, the subject,
understanding?
no, man, the subject is not Sammy and Ben's relationship. Whoever the fuck Ben is.
What is the
That's not the
subject?
the subject.
What is
Dating
the
in
subject?
public, can a relationship survive social media? Let's talk. That is the subject. If you look on top of fucking StreamYard, where you are in the background of, you'll see what the fuck the subject is, bitch. The fuck?
Excuse me?
It ain't about
whoa,
Ben.
whoa,
It
whoa.
ain't about
Okay,
Ben.
y'all,
It ain't
calm
about
down.
nothing else but you
No.
want to focus on her
Relax,
relationship.
y'all.
It could
Relax.
be other shit y'all talking about, but y'all want to fucking focus on her
Now,
Come on,
relationship.
y'all.
Let
Come
her live
on.
her life and let her talk to Ben on her own after we get done. But let's have a goddamn
why
panel
don't
about
y'all let her do
relationships and
that?
social
Why don't
media.
y'all let her do that? Why y'all keep talking about
Man,
her
because
motherfucking
y'all been talking
relationship
about her
with you
relationship this whole
on a
time. I don't
motherfucking
like that
platform?
shit. No,
So
because
y'all
Oh
don't want to
no.
talk
no,
to
fuck
her
all that. Like, no,
behind the scenes.
enough's enough, man. If y'all got a problem with her relationship with whoever Ben is or whatever, y'all
Why
call
do
her
I
in
have a
you
problem?
find out what her
I
email, her IG is,
have a
and hit
problem
her up
with her.
privately and talk about that shit. But to
I
have
don't
this whole conversation like this, when it's complete a whole panel about relationships, and then people can talk about their relationship, and then have an
Let me
open
not
panel
embarrass
about
you.
that.
Let
But
Okay,
me
the
I
not
got you,
embarrass
P.
hold on,
you
but the
as far as let me not
hyper focus
embarrass
on
you
this,
as far
telling
as you
all they
support.
business like that shit ain't right. That's
Let
bullshit.
me not
To sit there and
embarrass
do
you
that.
as far as what you support.
Y'all, why?
I ain't
Okay.
for that.
You
I've
talk
been through
real
that shit
loud
before.
and
I don't
try
like
to
that
do
shit.
it.
I've been through
But
that shit
let
when
me
everybody
not
talk about
embarrass
your shit
you
and don't
as
even know
far
what
as
the
Who's
fuck they
playing
talking
my
about.
video? Who's playing my live?
No, I'm not playing your live.
Why is this
Shit,
dumb bitch playing my live? If you're gonna talk about what you know, why are you playing my live? What the
who?
fuck is wrong with you, you weird ass bitch? This
Who's
bitch
playing?
that's streaming my shit. I
Oh,
know exactly who she talking about, you weird ass bitch.
oh,
What the
somebody else.
fuck is you
Okay.
streaming my shit for to talk about me? Why you streaming my live while I'm live?
Right, somebody else is streaming her
That
Sammy,
bitch
live.
I
stay hopping
understand.
on my fucking content. Bitch, get off my dick.
Right.
Get
Sammy,
on your man's dick. Get on your own man's dick, bitch.
yes, I agree.
But
God
I'm gonna
Sammy,
damn.
say
I
this. I don't like the
This
understand.
fact that
bitch is
everybody is.
all on me.
But
God
hold
damn,
on,
this
Sammy.
bitch
I'm saying I
obsessed
don't like.
with me.
Listen. Don't let everybody
Sammy,
hyper focus on your personal relationship with
Sammy,
whoever this guy is, and let them. Everybody
I
said you need to have this conversation in the background, but yet
understand.
they keep fucking talking about it. That's bullshit, and they
It's
keep
not your
dragging you in the
channel.
car.
This is
That's
Sammy's
bullshit. Don't
channel.
let nobody do that to you,
Can you
Sammy.
please be quiet
Fuck
and
that.
shut up, okay? Because I'm
I
about
don't
to
give
make
a
my
fuck,
exit.
man.
All
So
right,
can
I'ma
you be
ask
quiet?
y'all. I don't want y'all
Anyway,
arguing. Please,
anyway,
y'all. Slow down. Slow down.
Is
Okay,
it?
hold
Sammy,
on.
Is it
Hold
to
on.
juicy?
support
Hold
you, to show
on.
you love. I understand what's going on. I see it, whatever.
And
We
I don't
all
All
need
even
right.
know what the hell is
to
going on,
come.
but I don't like that shit. That's fucked
Tell
up,
this
man.
woman to be quiet because,
All right,
ma'am,
y'all, please. I'm asking both of y'all, please, for a second. We got BVO back on the panel. Okay,
please,
Golden,
I'm
please just okay, hold on. We
So
got
I'm asking you, like, can you please settle down? Because I'm about to go, for real.
No. Just I appreciate you being here, Golden. Just please, I want to hear from BVO first.
And all of the things and all of the things and all of the things. Anyway, I came over here to show you some support and some love and whatnot.
And I appreciate it. Stay.
I understand how these situations can be, right? Whether they are in real life or they are in the digital space over here on this motherfucking platform and shit like that. I get it. I see it. I watch it. I see everything. Okay. So I watch your content. I still support you. I watch from the bushes a lot of times because I don't like to deal with the riffraff. Okay.
Right. So you good.
Talking to you directly, because when I want to come and talk to somebody directly, that's who I came to talk to, not the riffraff in the side streets. Okay. So don't ever come and talk to me as if I'm having a conversation with you, because I'm not. I didn't come here to talk to you and have a conversation with you. And don't make me embarrass you about where you have been and what you have supported in your past.
Who?
That's neither here nor there. I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna.
Are you talking to me?
Conversation.
Yo, what is this?
Are you talking? Wait, are you talking to me?
No, Sammy, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to loud people that want to be pit bulls and woof at me when I know where they've been.
No, but Golden, you've been doing just fine. That just stay. You don't have to go, Golden. Like chill. Just let me
argue with Beowulfs.
No, don't argue. Y'all don't need to argue. Just y'all chill out, please. Just relax. Breathe. All right, come on. I want to hear from. Okay, let's hear from BVO. We have a man on the platform, y'all. We have a man.
Women like this. I'm not.
Okay, you don't have to. Just we moving on. Yes, BVO, welcome. Okay, I appreciate it. I'm asking you to stay. Just chill.
So they have something that they can say to me.
Hey, I appreciate you having me on the show.
No.
Of course, BVO, welcome.
I'll say that.
And can we drop his link in the chat, please? Can we please drop BVO's link in the chat, y'all?
How y'all doing? I think the hardest thing in life is when you having these conversations and they're really not gonna go nowhere. I mean, it's really not. But I'll say the cool thing is this: if you're on YouTube, you can change your life and you can really make some money. So the other stuff doesn't really matter. I mean, I think if you can build an audience and really, convey some good things to people and they can take something maybe you give them or something that you heard, that's the most important thing. Because really all the extra stuff doesn't matter. I mean, because if you think about it, we better than that. We better than
Absolutely.
that. You ain't got to get up here calling nobody no bitch. That sounds like some Bush League stuff. You ain't got to do that. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. And black people shouldn't have, and I look at it like this. If you think about like our grandparents, they never even spoke to each other like that. They never talk like that. So there's no need to even talk like that. It makes the platform look messy. This ain't Zeus Network. You know what I mean? We ain't got to do all that shit. So it's just for me, we got to do better and realize that when we up here, we trying to get a message out and we trying to make some money. That's the most important thing. Don't get caught up in the bullshit. Let's make some money. Because one thing I tell you that I learned from YouTube is that, everybody's fake. Everybody's your friend when you up. When I was down, I didn't see nobody. Now we up 10. Everybody want to come back to the channel. That's just how I go. I mean, it don't matter. Whatever the situation was, it don't affect anybody but the people involved. I think we got to realize that. That's why I don't like them dumbass panels with people who've never been married want to tell you about how to be married. It makes no sense. You know what I mean? Speaking for myself, I've been married 12 years and it's not easy. But the thing is, I made up in my mind how I was going to approach things. Not saying I've always been perfect, but you find out that if you want to be something or do something, you can actually do it. Because we all spoke to our parents about the kind of people we want to be. And I'm sure as hell it wasn't, I'm going to call somebody a bitch or a monkey or some stupid shit like that. That's not how we're supposed to be. That's just not how it's supposed to be. This is a good platform. You be seeing Sammy stuffing her face, eating everything that they nailed down.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I apologize if I spoke out of I apologize to Golden, whatever. I do have a temper. I just didn't like the fact that everybody was just kept saying, "Oh, you should end your live," but at the same time keep pushing her and keep talking about it. I don't like that because it's like, man, if they all say, "Oh, end your live. You shouldn't talk about this." Well, why should she end her live and mess up her money?
Can
and
we
she got
drop it?
200 people watching. That's hating stuff. I don't like that. And then on top of that, when she still got people watching, they up here on some like, oh well, we won't keep talking about this nonsense. And like, bro, you already said like let it go, so let it go. Like, don't even keep like okay, talk about it in the back chat. It's a subject at the top says dating in
Okay,
public.
sweetie.
Why don't we talk about the subject?
Hey, Sammy.
Why is it gonna be about Sammy's and her personal relationship? I don't like that.
Am I on mute?
And no offense.
Hey,
And,
No. Okay,
and that's
okay,
me
hold on,
taking up for you.
Genesis.
I mean, I'm probably like doing too much by overtaking up for you. I don't
You
know.
know
But
you doing. You
it
know
just
you doing.
bothered me.
You came in and now you done got your act together.
Shut up,
Ma'am.
Michael.
Hey,
Shut up, Michael.
Sammy.
Shut up,
Hey,
Michael.
Tanika. Okay,
Hey,
let's
shout out to
let
Golden, DJ Genesis, Danny Lynn, Polo.
Hey,
What up,
Tanika.
You don't have to shut
BBO?
my mic off. I know how to mute.
Sammy, I want to ask BBO a question real quick, if that's okay.
Go ahead.
BBO. Okay, you've been around Ben for a long time, right? And I already know, like, like a lot of people don't know. I grew up, well, a lot of people do because I tell them I grew up around like straight men, so I know how men rock. I want to ask you this. Have you
Aw.
seen a change in how he talks to how he's dealing with Sammy on what's going on right now? Because I believe that they really got something going. You know what I'm saying? And I knew it from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? One of my first things I said to him was like, do not hurt her, like straight up. Because I knew this was gonna happen. I knew people were gonna play. I knew everything. And I knew he was gonna blow up, but I didn't know it was gonna come to this where their relationship would like be on the like part of everybody's news. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just asking you, you ain't gotta give up too much, but do you see a difference in Ben as far as how he feels about Sammy?
Get in there.
Long silence. Awkward silence.
Right. So I have a question. So dating in
Because I
public,
can
can a
answer it.
relationship survive social media?
Oh,
Like,
my
so
God.
what do you think about social media and relationships?
Who you asking that
Who's
to?
talking?
Anybody, like, do you think like if you put your relationship on social media, like say if you and your man is like arguing and everything and you put it on Facebook, do you think that's a right thing to do? Should you like put your information
I
on
think
that?
it don't matter. I think it's gonna come out anyway, especially if two people have if two different people they both have pages or whatever. Like Sammy didn't put it out here. Y'all seem to forget Ben put it out here, right? He wanted it
Well,
to be
it don't gotta be
known,
about Ben
right?
and Sammy. It could just be about
Uh,
what your relationship is. See, that's the thing. Is we gotta get past
yeah,
Ben
it
and
doesn't
Sammy.
even matter to me
What
though,
about
because
you
it's
and
like
whoever you're dating? Like, I mean, would you like if you
I
arguing?
talk to her all the time, and I be cussing mine out the background.
Like the other
That
day,
ain't.
I sat here and gave and spilled the beans on my whole relationship, what I had going
Like,
on. Do you think that
yeah,
was good? Like,
Y'all
I
it's
hear
mean,
me?
you don't have to
YouTube.
talk about Sammy. I'll be the sacrificial
Can
lamb.
y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Do you think that's right? Do you think I should have did that? Let's
All right, hold on.
let's take the
Hold on,
information. Let's
Genesis.
take the
Okay.
focus off
Wait,
of
wait,
the
Damn,
wait. Hold
relationship.
Sammy.
on. Hold
I came
on.
to talk to
Hold
Sammy
on.
BBO.
BVO is trying. He's back. His audio is back. Go ahead.
No,
Go
I had to get my
BBO.
charge. I think at the end of the day, from what I know to my brother Benjamin, we used to talk boxing, and he just have a lot of fun. He get peeled, and then he go to
Mm-hmm.
sleep. I
Mm-hmm.
never know nothing but good things about him. So I mean, don't get me wrong. He did used to do like get into it with dudes in boxing, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't really subscribe to that because I think a lot of that stuff is like that's not how men operate. I had older parents, so I kind of don't really go for like the goofball stuff. I didn't grow up with
Right.
like chatty patty men. I didn't grow up with that. I think he a
Right.
good
Now,
dude.
BVO,
I
you okay?
go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
No, I think you're a good dude. I
No,
think
go ahead. Finish what you're
he,
saying.
he he got him a bad little chocolate treat. He doing his thing.
Yeah.
He doing his thing.
Can I Sammy, is
Thank
it
you.
okay if I chime in? Is
Of
it okay?
course.
I think I got a delay because of storms right here, Sammy. But
I'm thinking the same as what BVO is thinking, but I also know being as my homie as like, damn, he did a lot of time. You understand what I'm saying? He said it from the beginning. I have never had like a real relationship, but Semi is making me feel like that. You feel what I'm saying? And I can appreciate that. Everything is not just gonna come out like cookie cutter, like bam, yo, I'm the perfect man for everybody on the internet type shit. No, from what I gather, he's really feeling you. I haven't talked to him a lot lately because I give respect to y'all relationship and what y'all got going on. I did call him to tell him like, and basically it was a text like, nigga, get your ass over there and apologize publicly to Sammy. You feel what I'm saying? But we don't even talk like that much anymore because it's like uh to me it's a respect level. And I feel like if you have time to talk to me, you got time to talk to Sammy, motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna still have your back no matter what goes on. You feel me? I didn't really know you at first, Sammy, but I got to know your personality, and I think you just you, and you cool, and I
That's
fucks
right.
with it. I vibe with it. I wouldn't even be around. You know what I mean? But to me, like we don't even bring up that type of shit. We don't bring up no negativity. We don't like talk about that. Basically, it's like lightweight comments, like very quick. You know what I'm saying? Lately, like um, because I think like what y'all can do in business, how y'all can grow with people wouldn't in y'all business, like that type of shit. But it ain't we don't discuss nothing like nothing that has to do with y'all personally. And I like to keep it like that. You know what I'm saying? But when I see stuff online, I will text and I'll be getting on that ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, show up real quick. You feel me? And it ain't for you because y'all talk. People don't understand y'all talk. I know he probably left me over there handling his channel while he probably was talking to you. Be a lot of times he got issues with his phone. And he know that's why he looks for a co-host because he cannot do this shit all day. And you know that. But he want to make sure that the people are cool. Uh they be like, he's a bum, he ain't doing shit. Man, y'all doing things, whatever y'all choose to do. I'm just saying, do y'all. I ain't got no input in it. I'm a ride. I'm a ride the ride. I'm a ride the wave. But I do know if he didn't care, he wouldn't have went beyond his way to speak on that publicly and to talk to you behind the scenes and let you know it's okay. Whatever y'all may have talked about, because I don't ask him what y'all talk about. That's not my place. And I do not gossip uh with men. None whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So I'ma just ride the wave because I see something nobody else sees. So it may be a little different for me.
Yeah, you got major talent. I mean, if you think about it, if you get to 600 people in your chat and the ad revenue, you can get up to like $6,000-7,000 a month on YouTube. So really,
Why
I
the
think
fuck do y'all I'm not gay, you dumb motherfuckers. He know
Yeah, you
that.
are. You
Y'all
my
know that.
girlfriend. You just found out. Hey,
They
you
keep
you
putting
you
the
you my
same
you my
fucking comments. Stop
girlfriend,
spamming my
Sammy.
chat with that dumb
I
shit,
can't
you
even
dumb
see this shit.
motherfuckers.
I ain't in the
Shit.
chat. I ain't got my other phone off because I thought it was gonna echo, but you got mods right there. I see hey, shout out to Lennox for the gifts. I see
I'll
that
say
on my
one thing that
phone.
Keep
that get me
spamming
is
my
that
chat with that dumb shit. I'm sorry. Go ahead, BVO. My bad.
I think
Yo,
the funny
mods,
thing
kill
is
that shit.
I remember when Ben used to be on the show and he used to go on my co-host and say how much he hated him and all that stuff. But it's kind of cool to see he came over here and took over because I watched this show one time. It's a crazy show, but
Mhm.
I'm telling you, man, focus on making money and focus on like your ad revenue, and that's what matters. Everybody else talking crazy. If you ain't a member, you shouldn't even be able to talk to
Straight
me.
up.
That's how I look
Ooh,
at it.
that part.
If you're not a
Ooh.
Straight
paying
up.
member, you shouldn't even be talking to me.
And shout out to my girl Ange for gifting 10 memberships. Thank you, Ange. You know I love you. Thank you so much, yo. Ange be blessing people with the memberships, by the way. God,
That's how you do
oh,
it.
thank you,
And
honey.
that's what matter. That kind of stuff.
Right,
Nothing,
right.
conversation that ain't gonna mean nothing in 2 days.
Yeah,
I agree
there's some whack
with
ass
Maria. You
shit.
just highlighted that.
These
People are
bitches are
trying to rile
whack.
you up, Sammy, because like you already know, y'all been in content. So if you gotta be the content, just be
And
the
the thing
content.
is, we
As
already
long as
know
you know
that
what's
people's
going
trying to come
on,
between
fuck
us.
it. Yeah, as
Hmm.
long as you know what's going on, I say fuck it.
Yeah, yeah, we already know
Because
people
he,
trying to come
because
between
he
us.
say he wants y'all shit private. You feel me? Because it got
Well,
to
we
be too
don't know
much.
that. Nah, he didn't tell me that though, Tanika. That's
No,
what
he
they
said it to
saying.
everybody on his live,
When?
on
What?
one of his
When?
lives the other day. He always have said that from the beginning. He said he's always wanted his relationship, as far as like the details, to be private. He's always said that, always.
Tanika, you
And
can't say that when he the one that told everybody he been here. When he's
I
the
know
one that
that, but
talks
I'm
about
saying
my
after it
vagina
has
and what he wants
changed,
to
boo.
do.
I don't
When?
think he
After
wanted you
when?
hurt. I don't think he wanted you hurt. And it's just like he didn't know the history of over here with you. And maybe you have to go back and maybe you got mods or people that could send you timestamps, because I ain't into all that. I just be there when I'm there. You know what I'm saying? And I watch it and I listen. But
Hmm.
he's always said he wanted um you and him, he wanted y'all relationship to be private. Content is content. And um YouTube will get the most hated, but sometimes YouTube will get Ben, but Ben want Sammy to get all of them. You know?
Hmm.
And I ain't taking up. I'm just a homie. You know what I mean? Like I can't explain it like I need to, because I ain't had no behind the scenes and group meetings and none of that. None of that. Okay. A1. None of that. None of that at all.
Hmm.
I just
Hmm.
know, but I said from the beginning, I knew it was going to be harsh, because I know just being in the bushes and around in the chats and stuff, I knew that the sector could be harsh. And all I said, my very first thing when I found out y'all was together, all I said was, do not hurt Sammy. That's all I said. You feel me?
What
And
I
he
said,
knew what that meant.
nigga.
He knew what that meant. That means, you know what I'm saying? Don't like
Well,
be out here trying to play with her. Now, YouTube is different from how y'all talk. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
no matter what, I'm gonna be here rocking, but I get it. If don't nobody else get it, I get it.
You don't
Hey,
get it.
listen, I just wanted to say this real quick. I got much love for you, Sammy. You seem like a very gentle, sweet woman,
Thank you.
and don't let no one really put you down. Don't let nobody convince you to stop your live stream. You have a lot of people watching your
yeah.
live, and don't ever let somebody, "Oh, we need to stop this and do it in the back chat to talk about a bunch of bullshit about
Mhm.
a nigga, about your dude, when that it ain't really, come on, because you imagine if you would have stopped your live and then now you ain't making no money and talking to a bunch of women about like this. No. So I just want to say,
Right.
I don't exactly know what's going on. I just am hearing it and like, what the hell? Why should she stop her live to go in the back chat and not make no money talking about this bullshit? At least you making money talking about this shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I know
I
that's
right.
tried to
right.
divert the
And the
conversation into a
conversation
conversation
wasn't even
about
about
It's
Ben.
the first of the
It
month.
was
Get up,
about
get up, get up.
hello. I was trying to
it was
just
about
bring it
if
back
people
center. Like, okay, let's
That's
talk
what
about
I
the
date
did
subject.
earlier.
online.
Do you know that there is like a bunch of like, I mean, with the audience you have, right? You could have
Hmm.
you bring this subject up. Everybody talk about their relationships. They get to like going back and forth about what the subject is instead of your personal business. And man, this could have been a great situation. Like, man, and then when I went through it, and no, that ain't right. That could have been a really cool. But why is everybody so hyper focused on what your relationship was with Ben? That ain't nobody business. You know what I'm saying? Like let's focus on the subject. So, but I
I
just
Yeah.
would
feel like
like to just say I love you, Sammy. Everything that you mean you've been nothing but kind to me. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
So, and you have a great platform. Your graphics are on point. Everything you're doing is on point, and continue what you're doing. And I have nothing but love and support for you. Okay.
You
The
leaving?
people are here.
Yeah,
Push the
I
likes
don't want to
up.
keep talking. I don't want to keep
Push the
talking about your
likes
personal.
up.
That's. I don't want to keep talking about your personal. I don't want to hear that. I'm sorry. It ain't none of my business.
Push the
Like
likes
so,
up.
it's only been so much of a about this whoever this person is. I could like.
So I wanted to ask you something about the topic too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
Okay.
like okay. Listen, if we get back on, if we get on a topic and talk about what like talk about, and then begin to
Yeah.
discuss the topic, I will stay. But
Okay, well let me, because what I want to know, okay, she got the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I want to know, what do y'all think the good is? Like, what's the good with like
The
the public
connection is the good. The connection that I made.
On
You
there,
know what I'm
you
saying?
you saying
but it
Paul
can't.
on
But
the
let's not
on,
talk about your connection with this
Yeah,
one
yeah,
dude.
everybody.
Oh,
Like, what
okay.
about okay? Let's talk about dating in
Okay.
general. People, women,
no,
men.
Paulo, what you asking?
Okay,
The
like,
subject is dating in public. We need to like get
Paulo,
generalized with it,
what
with
you
men and women,
asking?
not just her personal
okay,
relationship.
I do want to say her, like her situation, or like me and somebody talking online. Like, what's the good of us doing this? Because she got like dating. I'm thinking dating in public mean like what we doing. So what's the good
Right.
in it? That's what I'm trying to ask her or any of y'all that ever, like, two content creators. You know what I'm saying? Dating and before the public. What's the good in that? That's the question that I want to ask.
Right. Right.
Two
The
And
content
good is
creators
you can
dating
make some
before
money.
the world.
You
Yeah,
can get
okay,
some
that's
money.
the good. Okay, okay. Sammy, what you
and that
What
was
think?
the
y'all?
original
Okay,
topic,
so y'all
Paulo.
two content creators. Are y'all in the same spot? So y'all are? Is this a long distance, like
I mean,
fake?
she just got it. She just got date. It don't matter. Just overall, however you want to say
So
it. What's
long
the
Yeah.
distance
benefit of?
relationship? Like, so can we
I
really
think
take it
I mean,
seriously?
yeah,
Like, do you?
married couples do it. People from it don't matter. Just two content creators before the internet show.
when I got my wife involved with YouTube, it kind of set it up to another level because it went from just being about BBO to then you got Miss BBO, and then I can talk about like the stuff I usually couldn't talk about. Like, I could talk about Megan Thee Stallion and Clay Thompson. I could
Yeah.
talk about the goofball stuff that you really couldn't talk about in boxing. Because what happens is whenever you start doing a channel, you kind of get trapped into that. But like for me, bringing my wife along has been great because I get to kind of open up my horizons and talk about things I never could talk about, like relationships, how things work. Because I think people don't understand, like when you are like with somebody for real, it's not very easy.
Yeah.
You find out every day, like I've been with my wife 15 years. I still for
And
some reason
BBO, let these people know we just be talking shit.
oh
It
yeah,
ain't
we're
like that.
having fun, yeah, having
But do
You
fun.
you
know, I'm
think
a
that
jokester.
online social media relationships end up ending tragically very quickly? Because every time I've seen people with these
No,
pages
They
no.
can if they
together,
don't have a solid foundation. And I don't think anybody is letting Sammy and Ben get a solid foundation, in my opinion.
well, let's not focus on Sammy and Ben. There's so many
No,
different
period.
couple. Hold
You
on,
ask
listen.
oh,
You know how many
have you
online
had an
couples there are?
online relationship? What
Uh,
up, by the way, DJ
n- I-
Genesis? You know I rock
n-
with you.
hey, what's up? No, I would never do that. That would be a. I think it's a disaster
Why
waiting to
would you
happen.
why wouldn't you do it? Because I think it would
Because
be fun. Because I'm
I,
ridiculous.
I thought about it, right? It could seem fun, but then at some point now it becomes about numbers and getting enough viewers to watch you. It's not even so. Imagine that you're dating somebody and then like your relationship it becomes about a business. It's no longer really about love. Every like moment y'all have is based on let's you trying to have an
But
intimate
what's to
moment with your
say
no stop. You're having an
sometimes
intimate moment with your partner and then somebody want to whip out a camera
We
to
gotta
tape
remember
you.
but
Like
it's a
so,
business anyway.
what's to
When
say
you
to
and your
me,
sometimes
woman
it's
like
not
no.
all about numbers. It's just like natural
that's a
flow
business.
and what happens, and you gotta take the good, the bitter with the sweet. You feel me?
But you have an
I
online
just think being in
relationship,
a
No.
relationship
Tamika?
in general is a business. I think
Hell
for
yeah.
somebody who don't
You
understand that,
would?
like if you own a house, it's a business. You got to figure out Who gonna cut the grass? Who gonna fix the front door? Who gonna pay
Right.
for the baby's daycare? Who gonna pick her up? Who gonna take her to school? So it's already a business. I just think, and the thing about YouTube is, see, I'm a little older, so I remember before like social media. If you live a regular life, a lot of stuff really don't matter. I see Jay-Z, he been married to Beyonce for however long. I mean, she's a totally
But he
different
don't
person.
have their relationship on social media though.
But what I'm
But
saying
Megan Thee
is,
Stallion did, and see how long that lasted,
hold
6
on
Social
one
months.
second.
media
Hold on one
wasn't
second.
around at that time, but the
Honey, it's
industry,
around
if you were
now.
in the
It's around
industry,
now. You don't see them
if
on
you were in
social
the
media.
But see,
if
that's the
you were
thing
in
about
the
a man who got
industry,
another
you would have
man.
known about it. You know what I'm
This is
saying,
this is a woman who
DJ?
already got another man already. I mean, at the end of the day, people don't
Oh,
realize that
Megan Thee
people.
Stallion got another man already.
Yeah, this is the thing I understand. People blow opportunities. Now,
For
one
sure.
thing that women have access to sex. Men have access to marriage. Some women
Yeah.
don't understand, just like some men don't understand. There's a perfect time where if you get with that person, you can marry them and have a good life. But if you miss that time, you will mess around and always be searching for that. Because one thing I never wanted to be was somebody who was 50, 60 years old, not married, saying, what did I do wrong? I wanted to have a meaningful relationship like my grandparents did. And if you want to have that, you got to set it up in your mind how you want to be, how you want to treat people. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy because it's always going to be a growth process in trying to figure out how can I be better? How can I treat that person better? Like with me, I grew up really harsh because I'm from the ghetto. And I got to
That's
learn,
right.
hey, don't say that to your wife like that. Don't talk like that. Don't be so rough and abrasive in how you're saying things, even though I don't mean it
Mm-hmm.
that way. And it's funny because when I met my wife, she was a lot tougher. But as we all get older, we kind of become more gentle. We want people to talk to us a certain way. I just think when it comes
Hell
to real
yeah.
relationships, you got to really put the work in to do it. And I'm not perfect at all. I'll tell you that right now. I still forget to
Mm-hmm.
turn the dishwasher on. I forget to
Mm-hmm.
run the sweeper. We all do. But I just think people don't realize that real relationships are harder than you think. It's not as
Yes, they
glamorous
are.
as it looks.
Hell
It's not.
yes. And
Mm-hmm.
man, I love that. I love that, BBO, because like even if you grow up not like a way that everybody else grew up, like from the grit and grind, you feel me? You will still have people that you'll look up to and you'll see, like, as far as if you want to be in a relationship. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has a foundation. If it wasn't given to them, they would look up to that. And when they finally like everybody can play, it don't matter the age. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody can play. But once you get at once you season, because I call it season, you feel me? You may get
We
to
got
a age and be like, yo, this is what I want. This is what's going on. People have to understand. Hey, shout out to you, Ben. I know if you ain't sleep, you in the bushes. That's my homie. But like, but he
shout
did a
out to him.
time, and he never made it a secret that he's never been in a real relationship. He's always said that's what he wants
Mhm.
now. He wants
Mm-hmm.
a loving partner. He wants a wife. He wants somebody that he can build with. He wants somebody he can pray with. He wants all
Mm-hmm.
those things. And that's what I take away, Sammy. I'm talking to you on when I have my conversations with Ben. You know what I'm saying? And we
Mhm.
ain't talked a lot because I backed up because like I don't want to be having, I will never have more conversations than you have with him. I will text and I will cuss him out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, but
I know what
like
you
for
mean when
me,
you say that. I know
if
what you mean
I'm
when you say that.
there and I've always been there, I'm not gonna have like all the extra long uh relationships. Even if my homie called me, I'm not gonna answer because in my heart I'm like, hold on, did you talk to Sammy? You understand what I'm saying? And that's where I stand, and that's what kind of person I am. I didn't know you before this, Sammy. You know what I'm saying? I knew you from YouTube and getting to know you. I was like, okay, you ain't that bad. You feel what I'm saying? We Gucci. And I check on you, and
It's a
I don't
hot
have to.
topic, Genesis. It's a hot topic, Genesis. I'm sorry. I know you
Nah,
trying to
it's like
change.
I'm
I'm
talking
trying to
to
change the
Sammy
subject.
though,
No matter
and
what the
we
subject is, they
good.
gonna
I can
still
talk
circle
We
about
back to
whatever
her
the
personal
yo.
business.
If Sammy
we
want me to
Her
not to talk
business,
about
bro.
it,
no no
Sammy
no. It's
can
so
tell me not to talk about it. And
All
I'm
right,
not even
listen,
coming at it
listen.
in a bad way.
No, you
Like
weren't. You
I
weren't, because
fuck
we
with
know you
Sammy
are
and I
No,
fuck
I
supportive.
don't
with
think that you're.
Ben.
Yes, you
I
do.
don't think that you're talking about it in a bad way.
The fuck?
Listen, let me just tell you from me. You know where I come
Can I say this
from.
before you go? Can I say
No,
something
but
before?
I'm
This is
talking to
social
Sammy.
media.
Cause I ain't
Let me
gonna
say
stay
this.
up here this long. But I know, like everybody else, they talking about the conversations they having with Ben, and I'm saying, Sammy
Well, can I
knows I
say this?
talk to Ben.
Can I
Ben
say this
knows I
though, real
talk to
quick?
Sammy. This ain't that.
Okay,
I
let
just want to.
please
I just want to say this one thing.
Yeah.
go ahead.
I
Go
think
ahead,
the
BB.
coolest thing about relationships is this. I remember at a young age seeing nothing but broken homes. I seen people say stuff like, "Oh, that's my daddy," or "Oh, that's my mama." You know that whole, I call it monkey shit. Like I grew up in the hood. I hated all them niggas. I hated the bus drivers. I hated the people at the welfare office. I hated everybody over there because
Cool.
I wanted better for myself. And did I always have it? No, but I had to dream
Mm-hmm.
about it first, and I was able to find a person that wanted to do the same thing. And I think too many times in relationships, everybody bases it off something superficial.
Right.
This is not a video game. Because I'm gonna be honest, when you 40 plus and you don't have
It's
anybody,
real
it gets
life.
lonely. It gets lonely. You'll find yourself talking to the nigga that drive cabs because it gets lonely. But
Not
I'll say
drive
this.
cabs.
Not, you
Man,
said
I
don't
wanted
you
to say
can't
this
drive
is that
cabs or
Queen
drive what?
do you notice
table.
that a lot of these like panels when they talk about relationships, they talk about it from a very younger perspective. They talk about body count. They talk about all these
But
different
you
things
don't
that
hear
don't
us
even
I'm
talking about
matter.
that.
afraid.
We're trying to have a real
Well, we
conversation.
No,
grown.
no,
We
no,
old
no,
over
no,
here.
no.
We
Listen,
ain't talking about no
hold on.
body
Let me
count.
finish. Right. So what I'm
About
saying is when you go to these red
Or
pill
none of that.
conversations, they talk about stuff as if they're like in their 20s. And I'm like, half of us are like way
Oh,
older than
look.
20. So why don't we have discussions about how older when people like, in their
we have them.
30s,
We're
late
talking
30s,
about that.
40s or whatever, how they have relationships? Where is the panels that understand relationships from that standpoint and
You're
talk
sitting
about
on
Exactly.
one.
You sitting on one. You talking
right.
about some bullshit.
No, I'm
You
You
know
not
are
what I'm saying?
sitting on one right now.
no,
Let me
you
say
said I'm
this
talking about some bullshit. I'm just listen.
because you
I'm
got to look. That's how I look at it. That's how I look
no,
at it.
see,
You
let
can
me
talk
tell you
about.
something
You can
because you
talk
said I'm
about
talking
the
about some
red.
bullshit. I'm
You
trying to
can listen.
continue
You
the
can talk about the
conversation.
red pill, blue pill
Wait,
stuff,
did you say older
but don't
people?
No,
listen. The red pill, blues pill shit don't matter to somebody over 40. It doesn't. At the end of the
Fact.
day, if you
right.
want to
I'm
get a
trying
young,
to divert the conversation away from what it was talking about. They were talking about some bullshit about people's personal relationship.
that part I get.
That's
That
Who
some
was
part I
that?
get.
bullshit. So
Who
I'm
was
trying to
that?
like
Can I do this
people. The
before?
whole thing.
But
Come
this
on,
is what
man.
I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. The red pill, blue pill shit don't mean nothing. If you want a woman with limited body count, or if you want a woman who doesn't have all the kids, you got to get her young. It's just that simple. I met my wife. She was 20. I turned 21. I'll be 36 my birthday. Now that thing is different
Oh,
because
youngster.
so.
Congratulations.
Oh, you
To
only
you and the
36.
wifey, baby.
But listen, but keep this in mind. I've been with my wife 15 years. I'm 36, so I've been with her my whole adult
Straight
life.
up.
So she have a hard time telling her people that she know about being with somebody because she had a man her whole life. Whenever a woman who's
Right.
been married or
But you
had,
found your one.
but
Some of
listen,
us, we got to go through things, and everybody ain't, the one. You feel me,
as
BBO?
long as,
And
as
so
long as
these are
somebody ain't lying,
conversations.
cheating, and stealing, you should be good. That's how I look at it because there's gonna be some
Yeah,
bumps in the road.
these are conversations people need to be having, because just because you don't find love like when you young and you ain't with that person forever. Like for me, most of the relationships I had were long term, and and it was bothersome because I felt like I gave up a lot of time, right? But I didn't. I learned. And I can learn to be single. I can learn to do whatever the fuck I want to do. You understand what I'm saying? I'm
Because you
me.
got to remember,
That don't
it's up
mean
to a man.
everybody got to be married. Everything is not for
It's not up to a man
everybody.
to do that. It said, "Man that
You know
findeth
what
a
I'm
wife,
saying?
findeth a good thing, and favor with God."
But
I think that
yeah,
I
but I
think
would
people take that
love if
wrong.
I could see something blossoming from people that have been through the wash and have been through things, and they can holler about it, and then it don't even matter what they've been through, but like just between them two, they got a lot of things on the same wavelength that's going on. That's what I fuck with. Okay? Because what I see, and Sammy, I don't know, you may not want me to They keep saying don't talk about Sammy and Ben, but
Yeah,
everybody
please
else
don't.
is.
Let's go. Let's move forward, bro. Like, let's
Wait,
talk.
don't
Sammy,
bring it back. Don't bring
where
it
you
back.
at, boo?
Don't bring
So,
it
what do
back.
you think about? Listen, what do
I
you
want
think
to talk to
about?
Sammy, because I see a wavelength that y'all don't see. I see the fight.
Well, that
I
I
see
would
the
say we look.
love. I see the struggle. I see the business. I see the similar background. I see motion. And so if everybody ain't getting it, fuck it.
Listen,
It ain't my business. It ain't y'all business. I'm rocking with it until the
Go ahead.
wheels fall off.
I met
And
my
if the
husband
Hold
wheels
when I
on.
was
fall off, I'ma still
Tanika.
be there for both of them.
Tanika, listen, I met my husband when I was 14.
You
14.
look,
14.
you BBO, y'all saying these great love stories on how y'all met people, right?
Hmm.
Right.
She didn't get to
I've been
finish.
through a lot.
I want to hear the
I've been
14-year-old love story. I want to hear the 14-year-old love story. Let me tell them. 14. Come on. What happened?
Before we continue, we do have somebody else. That's why I put the banner up.
What about the
Oh,
Barack.
Queens,
Hold
boo?
on.
Hey,
Nah,
Timmy.
hold on. Please hold on. We got Barack O'Drama back here. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, he come from my channel. That's from my channel. Thank you, Barack.
Okay.
Who is that?
Okay,
How you
so
doing?
he's backstage.
He good.
House of
He good.
Queens, House of Queens. Nah, I saw your comment over there on my ops channel about me thinking that I really thought I was the queen. I saw your comment, girl. I don't want to blow your spot
People
up,
don't have to
girl.
agree all the
But
time, Timmy.
listen. One thing I'm not going to do is be fake, House of Queens. Now, we had our issue about you being a fake and phony individual, and I saw for a fact that after you messaged me this past Saturday, right? I saw you left a comment over there on my ops channel talking about, yeah, she really thought she was the queen or whatever on some fake ass shit. And here we are.
Sammy.
And then you message me. So, I'm just saying, that's why I like to put things out on the front street,
You
you
gotta roll
know?
with the punches.
But I'm gonna let you
Come on
know,
now.
like, listen. My channel is mainly
You gotta
men,
roll with the punches.
and
Come
so
on now.
like
I
when you
thought
hear
that's what
so the dudes that
MJ
coming
you
over,
was
they're
talking
probably
about.
coming. Yeah, they coming over from my channel. If any dudes are coming over, because I have all men on my channel. They're watching this, and that's why I've been trying to be like, listen.
Is that supposed to make? Are the men married?
About it
It's
is,
all
and we
type of men over on my channel. It's married men.
No,
It's
I'm
single
asking
men.
because,
we never
like,
get these
I'm not.
conversations
Oh,
I'm
on
okay.
not a
I
the
Well,
have
married
majority.
woman,
I have
hold
majority
on,
and
real
men.
quick. I have
I
to retract something, y'all. My bad. I flew off the handle. I thought somebody was streaming my live while I was live, so my bad. Nah, she came through with some content. It was a pretty good video the last time, and we can play videos under the use of fair use. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have an issue with her
Right.
bringing the
I wouldn't
video.
play no. So what if I play? I'm trying to listen.
oh no,
When I
I'm
come,
trying.
I'm just trying to contribute to the listen. Because I've had DJ Witch Doctor be like, "Oh, you always trying to play. You trying to control the thing."
You know what?
I'm not trying to
I
control
think I
nothing.
might have to go back down
I'm
to the
trying
chat.
to
No, Tanika,
contribute
chill.
to the
Hear what you're saying.
conversation. So people take my wanting to contribute to I'm trying to control something. It's like, no, I'm contributing. And when I
Yeah.
I see everybody is on a wavelength, it's like, bro, why are we let's not talk let's not hyper focus on this woman's relationship with her man. Let her deal with that on her own. And then let's and have that
But if
conversation on
Sammy
the
want to
side.
talk about it, Sammy is going to talk about it.
Right, but that's not. But here's the
Right.
thing: at some point, she had a subject.
Sammy can tell us to stop, and I fuck with you, okay?
Okay,
But
Sammy.
Sammy
So
can
if you
tell us
want to
when to
continue to
stop.
talk about
Straight
this,
up.
let's talk about your relationship then. Okay, yeah, my bad.
Because when other
I was
people
trying to
talking
protect
about
it.
Sammy,
I'm
you
a
would say
protective
no.
person.
It's about relationships. Like, come on now,
I'm
take
a
a lane.
I'm a
And
protective
I ain't
person.
arguing with
And when
you or
I see
nothing.
that
I
everybody's
fuck with
having a
you.
whole
And I love for people to
gang
have
up
their
on it,
own
I get kind
demo
of
going
protective
down.
about that.
But come on now, DJ. Stop it.
So
We
okay,
need to hear Barack. Much love, boo. Straight up.
What's up, Barack?
So Danny Lynn was sharing her okay, wait, hold on. So let's welcome Barack, and then Danny Lynn can continue sharing what she was saying.
Hello?
Hello, what's going on? Welcome to the stage. What's going on, Barack O Drama?
No, I'm just listening. I'm just all ears. I'm hearing everybody's talking. I was listening to y'all for about an hour, and I said, let me cam up and let them know I'm here. And I'm just going to
Okay.
be mostly listening, not talking.
Okay, so you just wanted to join the panel. Okay, respect. That's cool. Okay, so Danny Lynn was sharing that you met your husband when you were 14 years old.
Yes. When I was
Hmm.
14, I was a freshman, he was a senior. We
Oh
were
wow.
together um, over 30 years.
Wow. So
Appreciate
how do
that.
you keep that going? Do you get bored? Like, or how do you do that?
No,
Or what the
30
fuck?
years?
yeah, you got to make it
If they
interesting.
found they
No,
won, what would
listen,
they be
listen. See,
doing?
y'all was like bored, and she said, "Yeah, you got to make it interesting." Come
Yeah,
on
Hell
we got to
now.
no.
find ways to make it interesting. We had 6 children.
If she found her one, why would they be bored?
No,
I
we had.
mean, I don't think there's anything else for me and Danny Lynn to discuss, y'all. Just to I see a couple of y'all comments about me and Danny Lynn talk about. I don't need.
I think you
She
and
said,
Danny are cool, Sammy, on
yeah.
everything.
I
I
don't
think
think there's nothing
others
else
are
we need
making
to
it a
discuss.
problem,
But
and
let
I
me ask
think
you
that
this:
y'all are
you
gravy.
got 5
I don't
years,
think Danny
15
Lynn
Hold
is
on,
years.
against
BVO
you.
got a
I
question. Okay, I know.
okay,
I know.
So you
okay.
said
Hold on.
you've been married 30 years. When y'all
We
got
were
past,
we were yeah.
what was the main thing
My
that kept
husband's
y'all going
deceased.
past 15 years?
My husband's deceased. So
Yeah, mine
Oh,
Pardon?
passed
may he
away on
rest
me,
in
but we were
peace.
younger. Yeah,
I couldn't hear
R.I.P.
you. I'm sorry.
Danny
Say it one
Lynn,
more
I
time.
know. Rest in peace,
huh?
baby. I know.
I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you. Everybody was talking.
No, I said my husband's deceased. We were married. So
Absolutely. Rest in
yeah,
peace.
I'm sorry to hear
and
that.
we
I
had
know.
six children. We had like three right away, back to back, and then three more came later.
Oh.
Yeah.
Busy
So we,
man, huh? Got to keep it going.
but you gotta
So
Yeah,
keep
what
it
is
he's
it?
like
I'm
he's
interesting.
sorry. Are you
loving his
still dating, or
wife.
do you feel like that's it? I had
Well,
my love of my life, and that's it.
well, I felt like that for a long time, but then another wonderful man came along, and
Hmm.
you know, picked,
You're allowed
grabbed
to
me up,
live,
snatched me up.
Dannyland. You
But
are allowed to live.
listen, it's a long distance relationship, so
Oh wow.
you
How long
know,
distance?
I've
How
been there.
far?
um, he's in my home state. We knew each other since high school, and he's in Pennsylvania. I'm in Indiana, but we see each
You know, you
other.
in my spot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
I'll be there
we
soon. I'm gonna drop down on you.
okay, girl. So
Well,
we
if
see.
only if you in Naptown, no, you already know.
Yeah, I'm in Naptown. You know that, girl.
Yeah.
Do you think like the older you get, the easier it is to have long distance relationships like that?
Absolutely.
Cause you
Yes,
got your own
because
house,
you
you
know what
good,
you
you
want.
ain't really.
That shit hard as fuck.
Yeah, a
No,
long
it
distance
ain't. If you
relationship.
know what you
Well,
want,
it's not
yeah.
as hard um as you think it is because we
If
see
you
each
know
other
what you
a
want.
lot. He's a tractor trailer driver. He's on
Mm-hmm.
the road a lot. We see
Honey,
each
that
other a
rose
lot.
be rosing.
Truck
That rose
driver
be
like
rosing, don't it?
me.
You got that
Nah,
rose.
I'm not. Nah.
How you? Come on now, I couldn't
I
do
don't
that.
play with toys. I don't do that.
You don't do the
Mm-mm.
rose?
I get it.
Okay.
I get it. I
Hell
get it,
no.
Jenny. I
Listen
get it.
Hell
now,
I get
no.
it.
listen now,
My
You
body
What
growing,
are you
all
Sammy.
talking
over
Suck
about?
on your
your
teeth.
body,
I get it,
babe.
Jenny. I
Your
get it.
body all over
Sammy, you
my
ain't got no
body,
rose?
babe.
Oh, hell no.
Sam,
How do you make it through? Like, oh
you
my
gotta
god.
make
What
it
the?
interesting now.
Man, I know how to keep my legs closed and wait. Shit, I ain't no thirst
No, but they
bucket.
got
Wait a
toys.
minute,
Like you
How
got
long
long
to
distance
wait? Like, I
toys.
mean, oh.
Your man can control them from long distance. I want to
But
have
I'm
that
saying
type of
we
show with you
we
too,
just
Sammy.
saw each other,
But that
we saw each
man, come
other like
on.
we
Well,
did
first of all,
see
we
each
see each other
other.
at least twice a month.
Twice
Yeah,
a
that's
month.
what's
Yeah,
up.
Oh,
huh?
That's a
hell
lot.
Yo,
no.
Danny, when I was with
Yeah.
my
You know what? I
my
thought I was
ex
doing bad. I thought I
fiance,
was doing bad.
I
You know
did
what else
that.
I'm doing?
Danny
You know.
Danny Land, he was on the road. We was in the same household, right? and his
Mhm.
job pertains on the road, and I like it that way. I
Mhm.
run out of money or whatever, and like, yeah, we got to know each other like closely because we always on the phone. He traveling and
Yeah.
doing his work and stuff, and we hollering, and yeah, it gets a little freaky and physical. You feel me?
Yes.
And
See, now you
they
got it.
got they
You get those remote toys
yes,
and
and you he can control it, you can
mhm.
control it.
Mhm.
It's like it's so many
Nothing like
different
being at
things
the grocery
to
store
where
or
if you
the
really want to be with somebody, you're gonna give
whatever
them
and
that attention, and you're not gonna look outside the lot. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. Straight
That's
up.
or
that's nasty work.
nighttime video calls.
It's very
Mm.
Yeah,
nasty
that's
video.
nasty
It's
work.
nasty.
It's nasty work.
I'm
But
telling
it's
little Steve,
cool because you get to have conversations. You make sure that they say they want to check on
Chase.
you and see what you're doing like every day. Like they just calling you
Listen,
because
I'm a woman in
you
my
are their
50s.
comfort, they are your comfort, and it's just a different type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? When
Yeah.
it's real, off the real
Well,
shit.
the guy I'm seeing will not allow me to use toys. Just
Love
so
you,
you tell.
Ange. Thank you.
Listen,
Oh, fuck
my husband
that.
He
and I,
says that
my
it's gonna
husband
mess
and
up
I
my
kept it
nerve
alive
endings
with
on
the
my
toys.
booty cat, so I'm not allowed to.
If it'll fuck up your nerve endings, then he ain't have
Exactly.
nothing
That's them
going
toys
from the
gonna have y'all.
beginning.
Them
Because
toys
he
gonna
can
have y'all
choose.
sensationalist.
He can choose to make
Mm-mm.
them nerve endings. If he got a remote, like you could be anywhere in the world, right? And you got an app and you pay for the toy and he
That's getting too
controls
close to
that.
AI and robots, and that's too
Oh,
weird. No,
Lord
hell
have
no.
mercy.
No, like
When
Man,
like
come
y'all can
on.
reach
I'll wait.
18,
I'm
when y'all
good.
can reach like 18 or 19 or uh climaxes in about a 2-hour period, y'all know y'all owning
You
something.
feel me,
Man, let me tell
daddy?
you, I've been through that
Fuck it.
before. Like, I try to tell them, like the other
Mhm.
day, like this person, the reason why I'm so hung up on this guy is because, man, I ain't never had no one did all that. Like, I'm like, what the heck? And
Yeah.
I'm like, well,
Yeah, that
And
nigga
then
how am
fucked
when
I
you
her
see him,
good.
how am I
He
gonna
three
find
and
somebody
hours.
to do
then
all
when
that?
y'all see each other, it's
That
just
nigga,
like
that nigga the
And
background.
I'm not
Energizer
talking about
bunny.
with toys.
No, 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 no. I'm trying to tell you is that the
She
my
told us that she had a dude that fucked her for 3 hours, turned her out.
all the
Mhm.
way out, all in, out,
What's the matter with
upside
that?
down,
Ain't
and
nothing.
I
I
had
mean,
never. And
okay, go
then
ahead.
like dehydrated and everything like there's nothing left.
What's the
Like
matter with that?
it took me 3 days to actually recover from the
Well,
situation.
the problem with her situationship is that clearly it's just sexual, but I think Genesis wants
You want a
more.
relationship with him?
Yeah, but see,
Oh,
yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
she
you got a
do.
freaking geeky. Okay, DJ Genesis. You got a
But
freaking geeky.
and the moment I'll be like, oh, man, forget you. I don't. Then he'll be like,
And you
That's
know
dang
what's gonna
that's
it
happen?
ain't.
that's
I'm
dang
not going.
It's
He's
gonna
not
be
good. He like
somebody
he'll
that's
still
gonna
come
walk
around. Like I don't even
along
know what to do.
and remind you of what you see in him, and you just gonna go all motherfucking Tarzanian jungle on
yeah,
that
that's
motherfucker,
dangerous in the
and then
household,
you ain't
girl.
gonna want to know how to get rid of them. Straight up.
Hmm.
What you say? Do what?
Ah!
You said my like find somebody else? No, because like I've been to the doctor with him. I already know what's up with him and
You know what
everything.
I'm saying? Yeah, but you long distance, right?
No, like no.
Okay, so we speaking on like long
we,
distance
we we I mean
relationship.
45 minutes, like an hour away. Not like
That
long,
ain't
like
shit. Hey, I'm talking about state to state, city to city.
Shit, that's close
Like,
enough. That ain't nothing.
man,
45
right.
minutes.
So,
hey, Daddy,
but
that's real
it's
close.
not
You
long
hear
distance.
me?
In distance is long distance in situations. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like
45 minutes is not long.
Yeah.
Listen,
It's
I used to
like
drive back and forth to work
it
45
depends on
minutes a
the
day.
woman.
That's not
It
Yeah,
long.
depends on the
that's like
woman and the man and what they have agreed to and what's going on. Like, come on. Motherfuckers is grown. Motherfuckers ain't in their 20s. Motherfuckers is I'm hoping
Oh
everybody
shit,
up
she got
here is
Nightbot
over their
activated.
30. You feel me?
That's from
Yeah,
Genesis
Sammy.
channel. Nightbot is on Genesis channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't gotten into Nightbot.
Ah,
That's what I asked her,
uh,
MJ. I said, was that nigga on
No,
a blue
you
pill or
gotta
a
get you
honey
some
pack?
no, he
Nightbot.
wasn't. He
Your
was
own
not on
Nightbot,
that. It was just
Sammy.
God,
Fuck
dog.
that.
we had waited so long till we finally did it, and it was just like crazy. It was crazy.
Damn.
It happened, and
Yeah,
then
and then you was wanting it again and again and again, right? Well, that
yep,
happens when you have long distance relationships. It happens, okay? Because you getting to know
Where
the
y'all have a
person,
build up
and
though.
the feelings are built up, and it's
Hmm.
just like the trust is built, and you know what you won't do and what you will do. You know what you
So is he
like.
attractive?
Be joyful
very
and
attractive.
play
He very
about it.
very good looking. He very good looking guy.
Y'all have
But
like
I think
an
good
attraction
looking has
towards
to
each
do with
other.
the person, okay? It has to do like for anybody. What the fuck is that? The
What
fuck
the
is
heck is
that?
that?
somebody put like all over your
Playing
body,
nice.
babe. All over your body,
That ain't
babe.
cool. But
But I'm gonna
yeah,
say that
but
I'm gonna
like
say this is that when a guy really knows what they're doing and knows how to do it, it will kind of like put the men know how to. They don't realize, or I think they know that they can put you underneath a spell almost, like to where you will be like on some like man, you know what I'm saying, and you will make excuses and
ain't
everything like
nobody
that.
put me under no motherfucking spell. I put them under a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I ain't
mean
We
gonna
put each
lie.
other up under a
the
spell.
power of
It's
the
supposed to
pussy
be
is definitely a thing.
mutual. Come on. That's how you get to know each other. Like it ain't
Yeah.
no a man put me under a spell or a woman putting a man
I
under a
ain't, I ain't
spell
gonna
or a
lie.
woman
Like,
on
listen, this
woman
dude
or
got me wrong.
any type of that. Okay. It's just like for me, just I'm speaking for myself. I like mind,
Like,
the
it was
meeting of the
her
mind.
living room.
And it is what
Hmm.
it is. You know what I'm saying? In person, out of person, and it is what it is. And so, like, I get everything that's going on right now because I really truly get it, and it's harsh because like if everybody has the input, including me, has the input in somebody else's shit, then
Not you,
like what
Sammy's
the fuck?
business. Not you, Sammy's business.
No,
Nah.
but I ain't gonna lie. Like, listen,
I'm not
Sammy,
in
real
the
quick.
chat, y'all.
Not you,
What's
Yes,
going
Listen,
on?
I
Genesis.
gotta tell Sammy after all that whole conversation we
I'm not
had.
in the chat.
Wait,
Uh
stop. Listen,
huh.
after that whole conversation and all this encouragement, like you can do it, girl.
I'm
Whatever.
not in the
He
chat.
called me the next day, and I was like, okay.
You
so
gave
Genesis.
in. You see,
Genesis.
it
What?
be like, and look, I'm not gonna judge you, sis. Listen.
And child, I was like, man, just
So
it didn't even
so
last
that
like
2 months is
24
over.
hours. But
Man,
I be watching
So
horror
I'm gonna
that
tell
stuff like
y'all.
get that man
Y'all
don't
don't
want
know
you.
what y'all think
I
y'all
mean, listen,
know.
have you ever
Y'all
like
don't
been on like
know.
Facebook and like and every like thing like he don't he when a man do this to you,
Y'all
that mean
know.
this. No, hold on. If you be flicking when a man do this, that mean this, that, the other. You hit it again. When men do this, and my whole timeline was like, see this, that, the other. But then the moment he called, I'm like,
We can be
hey,
right here.
hey,
We
hey,
can be right
hey,
here talking on this live. And they could be
child.
texting. Y'all don't know. They're not obligated to tell us everything they fucking talk about. And
What are
that's
you
what
talking
I got
about?
a problem with.
Sammy's world. What are you talking about, child? Tell Sammy business. I'm talking about something completely different.
yeah, she
No,
talking
we
about
talking
her
about all
I'm
of
dude.
it.
in my
And
We
I
situation.
talking
want
about
Sammy to
Genesis
know. I
business
want
right
Sammy to
now.
know. Boo, you
Child,
We
good.
talking
girl,
about
like
Genesis business
You
I
right
know,
good,
now.
boo.
Tanika. I love you, T. Nah, I know. We good. We good. What happened to damn? Everybody dropped
I
down.
was trying
right? Because let me tell
to
you,
Yeah,
get more
because
into the BVO's business.
okay. We was talking about the long distance shit. Like for real.
no,
Yeah, long
I
distance
was
Yeah,
about
that shit hard.
long
the
distance
men.
relationships are
Yeah, and BBO dropped. Hey, I
so
want y'all to know. I got BBO is all a joke with me and BBO. BBO was cool. He's very happily fucking married, okay? And it's
that's what's up.
YouTube. I want people to decipher the difference. We don't talk outside of chats, nothing like that. It's a joke. People can get joke around the street. Like I would gladly talk to his wifey, and we'll all be laughing at everybody. And I don't even know his wifey. I don't even know him like that, you know. But
That's
like
Tanika,
it's
y'all.
just
This is Tanika.
banter. It's
Lord, Tanika.
banter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So don't
banter,
take it like
banter.
serious.
Anyway, Dan, you
Straight
said that your dude
up.
had you
But shout out to
come
BBL.
14. Hold on, no,
As soon as
back
he
it up.
said
You said
that,
14 times in an hour?
18 to 19 times in a 2-hour span.
How in the hell did you
you in my
survive?
life, Danny Lynn. You in my life. Okay.
In a
Man,
tw-
hold on. No, Sammy's business. We gotta I'm trying to understand 14 times coming.
No,
Like, how did
18,
18, not 14? So did you count?
18.
Yeah,
Wait, did you count them?
No, yeah, he was counting.
He
It don't
counted.
take a woman
So
that
how did you know
long
you were coming
in
each
24
time?
hours in a day.
Because I have a horrible time, a horrible thing of
Whose sound is it
saying,
like that in the background? Gotta cut
Hey,
the music.
Danny Lynn.
That's probably Tanika. Tanika, turn your TV
No,
down.
it's not me.
I have a
It's not
horrible
me.
habit.
Is that Barack?
Danny Lynn, what is your star sign? What's your sign?
Gemini.
Gemini.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Gemini.
a Pisces. So I get it, and I
But
got all signs in me.
listen.
I'm Pisces, Aries,
Let's
Tough.
not
I
listen.
get it.
Sammy business. Please do not interrupt because I want to understand how you have 8. Because I want to get there. I want to figure out how to do that. 18 in 2 hours.
Practice.
What was he doing?
So my husband.
Just penetration alone, not like no extra shit.
No, just penetration.
What?
Yes, my husband trained me through over
What?
the years.
What was he doing?
That means he
I need
got
to tell
know
my
her
dude. Like, what the hell?
every part of her body.
Oh wow,
And
he
he got
trained
to
you.
know every.
He trained you to have 14 or 18 orgasms
and
in
he
2 hours.
wanted her to know what she was and what she meant to him, and he loved her. Okay, and I get it, Danny.
Yeah,
I get it.
man, bump all that. Like, no, this is some straight
But
fucking.
see,
When
that's
you
what I want
when
to
you
have.
hit
Like
when
I'm
you
just
hit
talking about this subject every day.
no when you hitting 18
Okay.
in an hour, like that ain't no
No, it was
love.
2 hours.
2
No,
hours.
2 hours.
That ain't love. That's some straight up. I mean, was it bad? What was he like? Was it like
That's
just
chemistry.
slam banging, or was he like
That's
just
past
mixing it up?
love.
He was hitting the G spot real good.
The G spot. See,
Yeah.
that's what happened to me, right? So when they find out where it is,
Yes, exactly.
because that's what
Yeah.
happened to me, and I was like, what? Because I never experienced that before. I had never what they call squirting
Yes.
before,
Yes.
and
Girl.
once they find that area, once they find that squirting
I gotta look
area
at
where
my
they can
phone.
hit it and you squirt, that shit is like a fucking. It keeps going and going and going,
Yes.
and you're like, where is this water coming from?
Yes, exactly.
Is
Sammy
I'm like,
after dark, y'all.
where is the water coming from in my
Sammy
body
fuck
that is
after
with
dark.
you. You don't
supplying
fuck
this?
with me, but it's all good.
And let me tell you something. I was trying to figure out where is all this coming from.
Yes, that's
It's
what
like
I
because
did.
they say it's pee, but it's like no,
Yes.
it's not pee.
No, it's
like
not.
bro, there's no pee in the world.
And I
That
know
keeps
it goes to
going
my
over and
sister
over again like
Melissa,
this. Like
but
every 5
you
minutes,
be
keep
alright.
going. And
Much
that's what
love,
happened to me.
NJ.
Like he just kept doing it and doing it. I'm like,
Straight
what
up.
the hell is happening? I had
Doing it and
I
doing
have
it and
never
doing it
experienced in
well.
my life.
Doing it and doing it and
Sammy
doing it
always got a
well.
song, damn it.
Like the sunglasses.
No, listen. So
NJ.
when you experience something like that, how could you how could you deviate away from that? When someone's able to do this to you,
That's why.
what are you
that's
gonna
why-
do? There's nothing you can do. It's like, bro, I can't
That's why we were
can't
together.
even
Not
risk
her water broke. And said your water broke, bitch.
And once it's like, hey, it's always like that. It's gonna be like bam, bam. Hey,
not
yo,
the water, bro.
it's gonna come get yo.
But no,
Hey, have
like
y'all
they keep
ever?
hit, they can hit
Hey,
that same spot over and over
has
again. Like, what
any
the
of
hell is
y'all
happening?
ever
Where is
been sent to the
Yes,
hospital?
and then
Has
I
any
See, this is
of
the thing,
y'all
right?
ever been
Once
sent to the hospital?
I have a thing of once
I
you
have.
once
And I was embarrassed.
I realized I had
I
a
was
bad
like, I said, oh my God. And I know how to say it. When I got there, I said, yeah, I need to be checked out because I was
uh-uh.
hit by a well endowed man.
Uh-uh.
Like a real baby arm.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, oh, the
It don't
fuck?
even have to be
And
no big dick though. That's what you're talking
No,
about.
no, 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 no,
Man,
no, 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 no,
listen,
no,
a
no. This
dude with a
was
regular ass dick, if that
no,
knows how to
ma'am.
do it, man, they know where to hit
I'm
it at, and they
sorry,
keep
a
hitting that
short
one
whipperball
spot
bad
over and
baby.
over again.
A
It's
short
over with.
whipperball bad baby. I didn't even know existed. And I had experienced it, and a lot of the females they was fighting over it, and they was just like I didn't even like him like that. And this is back in the day. Okay, I'm 50. You know, I don't even know if he's still alive or whatever because I'm from the gangster world. And I know, but he would do all this crazy shit for me, and we never slept together, whatever. Like I mean, like lavish shit and all that. And we hooked up, and like never in my life I ever wait, let me because I do well I used to do construction or whatever, so like about 6 inches wide and about 8 inches length, right? Baseball bat,
whoa.
right? And
Damn.
was
I
slow,
feel like,
right?
listen, a
And
good
I
seven
didn't
is good. You
know.
gotta
I
be
had
eight. You gotta be 8 or
never.
9. Good
I
7 is good.
look.
Good 7 is
It
good.
was slow. I had never knew. I
A
didn't
good
know
Look,
what I was
she,
7 with
stepping
girth is good.
into,
You ain't gotta be
y'all.
all like
It
big and
was
stuff.
bitches in the hood fighting over this. I know this man had a wife. I didn't know any of this. He did not tell me any of this.
damn.
At the point, I did not
Tanika.
care. But it got to thriving, and then
Damn.
that was the first time, right? And I'm like, okay. And then we only did it like 3 times. The third time, the second time, I was in a hotel room, and my friend, because I'm a freaky motherfucker, we was all just hooking up, and she was with her dude. Matter of fact, this is the
Damn.
second time that I went
Y'all
to the
was having an
hospital.
orgy?
No, fuck that.
Damn,
You got me
Sammy.
fucked up. It was 2 rooms, and we were
Oh,
freak
oh.
standing, and they was peeping up under their covers, looking at us because we was having a most time. You feel me?
So y'all
But
was in the same room.
yes, and 2 beds, yes,
Mm-hmm.
and because I was in town, and it was an event, and that was my wall. You know what I mean? I was single. I
What
do what I
TV is
want.
Who got the
that?
But
TV in the background?
I had to go to the emergency room because I was bleeding like, oh my, because he liked it so much he's got the pounding. Nope, it wasn't me. Like, protect your uterus. I went to I had before we got there, I'm like, oh, what do I say? It was so embarrassing to me because they like, are you pregnant? I'm like, no. But I had to tell them I think I am because
Damn.
that's how you can get to the back quicker, right? I'm like, I may be pregnant. They're like, what happened? I was like, I had sex with a well endowed man. Man, they were giving they
Mm-mm.
like I ain't gonna lie, but I got in there quick. They checked me and it was cool because it was just cool. But
Oh my god, that's the 1950s.
but I ain't even never been broke like from a grown man because like I have childhood shit that went on. But yeah, and I only had sexual relations with him one more time, and I was just like, okay, this is over because I found out he had a lot. Well, he had a lot of motherfuckers that was into him, and I was a supervisor at a job. And I felt so bad because she was talking about her man. I'm like, because I'm very vocal, and I'm like, do I tell her or what? And I did not tell that lady that day, but I did tell her 2 days later. You know what I'm saying?
Dan Lynn,
Like,
I want to ask you a question. When you got done with them 18 times, how many days did it take you to recover from that?
Oh, I had to sit in the tub.
Ooh,
Damn.
Because
Yeah.
listen, my
yeah.
situation that happened to me, I swear to God, I was down 3 days straight.
Yeah.
I had to like lay down and like pull it together. Like I was like,
Bro.
A woman's
I had to
work
like
is never done.
collect
Yo.
myself in my mind. Like, what just happened to me?
Yo, he called
Ah.
his
Because I was celibate. I was celibate for like about 5 years before I actually like hooked up with him.
Yeah, I was so mad. 'cause
And
he called-
then
he called-
we've been together for the past 2 years,
Now,
and he's the only guy I've been with. But like,
so wait, Danny Lynn, were you a virgin?
No. This was with my husband. This just happened like, man, it was years into our marriage, but like I said, he
Right.
had been like training me over the years to
to
get
finally
that point.
do this, like
to
what?
finally get to this point. And
So
when he-
other times it probably
Fact.
was like what I went through,
it
like
was when
5 and
we were
6.
working-
It
we
went
were-
from 3
yes,
to
yes,
2
we were working our
to
way up
7,
to that.
8,
And when he
9.
finally
What
got
the
there,
hell?
he had the nerve to call his sister and tell his sister.
He called his sister and
Oh
told
my
her like,
God.
Oh my
wait, he called his sister?
Yes, he called his sister.
Denny
Was he
Land.
being stroke? Like, let me
Man,
tell you something. What I'm doing, I'm tearing up. Did he
mm.
call her?
The people
Like,
I've
I'm
been
tearing this
I've been
pussy
with,
up right now. It's the 14th orgasm.
I was so mad
the
at him.
fa- the fave.
Did you go to another like realm?
fave is
Like, I
in New
mean, did you
York,
open up
right?
a portal and begin
Yeah,
to?
they told
Do you?
people, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
and
what
it
the?
was like
At
when
the
they
7th,
talk
I mean,
about,
we're
like,
going
ecstasy-
into another realm. We're
when
going
they
into
talk about like ecstasy.
yeah.
I know what they mean.
So did
Yeah.
you listen? Tell me what? Okay, because I'm no. Listen, when you hit like that,
I'm gonna
level,
need my world rock like that.
man. Listen, what I went through, and I didn't even go as
Coming
far
to
as
you.
her.
Hey,
Listen,
and don't tell
listen.
none of us, Sammy.
Okay.
Okay,
Like
it's
I
coming to
couldn't.
you.
First of all,
Man, no. Let us finish.
And it
this.
may not be,
Jesus.
you know, but I think so.
First of all, I couldn't move.
I
Understand?
hope so.
My legs
Don't
were shaking.
tell nobody.
Like my whole body.
Just
shaking.
enjoy your shit. You see how we
Sammy,
talking about
Sammy,
shit
baby.
years
Shit, we
later?
need to tell
We
him not
wasn't
to tell
talking about it when
nobody.
it was happening.
Danny Lynn, I'm trying to really,
Much love,
understand.
Sammy. Straight up.
Danny, I'm trying to
Much
understand.
love,
So
Tamika.
once you got to hitting like 6 and 7 O's at
And I'm mad.
style,
They trying
back
to put
to
me
back.
in, some
What
kind of
happened?
mix,
No,
'cause
no,
this ain't that.
Sammy's thing. Once you begin to start hitting those O's back to back at 7 and 8 and 9, what happens to you? Do you begin
Okay,
to
so
like
first of all, for
levitate
me-
off the ground?
Well,
It
first of
depends
all,
on a
for me,
person.
it's normal for me to have 2 back to back
Okay,
every time.
Right.
So that's
Okay.
normal.
right.
So
That's crazy. And then what? So how?
3, I don't know. That's
Shit,
just
I'm
for
a
me.
multiple
Just
too, Danny.
2 back to back is just like normal.
So do your mind go into like? Do you begin to like? I mean, meditate into another realm and
Busting
begin to?
nuts, DJ Genesis or what? Come on now. We
So
hey.
now-
No. When you start talking about like 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Yeah.
18,
So I
that's
can-
not
I go
normal.
up to the 3
So
and
I can
1.
do like
Straight up.
in a 10-minute period. I can have
Different
like
stuff for different
5 or
folks.
6.
In 10 minutes, 5 or 6?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Different
how do you
stroke.
know? I mean,
Multiple. It's called
no,
multiple.
full on. No, like, but they're not full on. So it might be just a flutter of like,
No,
okay,
Oh
I
my
can have
God.
like I can
or
have, like,
straight up, like full
straight
blown,
up.
like,
yes,
oh,
yes. Mm-hmm. In a 10-minute period.
Damn.
in 10 minutes. What the hell what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
You don't listen.
You better train yourself
No, that's crazy. Like,
because a man didn't do it.
no, like
Because
if
a man
you do that in
didn't.
10 minutes, that's crazy. 18?
Yeah. A team Denny Lynn. Okay.
We're gonna have to
So-
part 2 this, y'all.
It's
Okay, go
actually
ahead.
common
Go
to
ahead.
have a couple in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Tim, I'm on the panel. Put
That's not no. That's
no.
not
But
common.
I got into this conversation.
Hold on.
Let me just say this: it's not common for women. Most women don't even climax during sex. I don't know what y'all are talking about, but most women don't even climax.
Yeah,
I didn't start
know,
climaxing
but
during sex.
you gotta work it to
Listen,
that.
listen. I didn't start during like actually
it-
penetration. Like
you
I
gotta
was
make
not
somebody,
climaxing until I was
know.
with.
Oh, fuck.
it always like took the outer, not the inner. So when I finally experienced the inner, oh my God, my whole life changed. I was like, what the hell is this?
This is the
It was
thing.
crazy.
But
When
just
you
because,
are,
okay,
once the
I got a
man,
question. When you'd experienced it once, did you give up?
What?
what?
What are you talking
Like,
about?
if you experienced it once for the inner, right, and not the clitoral, okay, did you give up?
Mm-mm.
Because if you gave up, like shit,
No, what I'm
what the
trying to no,
fuck?
what are we saying? I'm saying is that I this so the
You
guy
said
that I'm
most
now
women
You,
don't
what I'm
get,
telling
and
statistically,
I
you,
understand that because I'm one of
when a
them. I
man,
like I love clitorius orgasm, right? But if uh you found out a man can do that, you know what they mean. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it at
have you
ease
ever
on
had
here.
both
So
at the same time?
no. You had both?
Yes, at the same time.
And honey, you
I
didn't
love you,
levitate
Danny
about
man.
the thing like
Girl,
man, yeah, you know that if you do that, you could actually manifest things, but that's a whole other subject. You know, you could actually be like, okay, what do you want? You want like a building? You know what I'm saying? You know that when you get to like dealing with that,
No,
you're dealing with like some portal opening type of
no,
sex right there. You dealing with like
no. You just have
18,
to be in
19 at a
tune.
time. Like that's you opening
oh
up
my gosh,
portals
both
and
at
all
the
Not
type
same
to.
of
time. That's your next
You
goal.
have to be
So,
That
in
you're
listen.
tune
going
with
into
all
like
right,
yourself.
you switching timelines. No,
That's your next goal.
Everybody can't do
let's
it.
come back, y'all.
Everybody can't do that to everybody.
That is a very
It's
intense.
like,
Ooh, a very intense.
I
Very, very.
know,
Yes,
yeah.
that's your
honey.
next
I
goal.
feel you, Danny.
Hmm?
So we've
Because
been
you
on
gotta
here
let them
4 hours,
know
y'all.
if
We've
you're
been
not
on here.
vocal when you are with them by yourself. If you're not vocal and say, "Yeah, this is what I like. This is what you know,"
Yeah, I
if
can't
you
get
don't
into the
guide them,
spiritual. That's
they
this.
won't
Yeah.
know. They won't
Because
know.
there is a spiritual aspect when you start to hitting 18, 19. That goes into a whole nother because you're already at a meditative level when you're doing
No,
that.
no,
You know what I'm
no.
saying?
I ain't meditating on shit. I'm talking
But
Oh,
about
see,
dangling to
Danny's trying to
coochie.
end her life.
You got
Ah,
me fucked up. You
Danny,
gotta let them know what you like and what makes it feel good, and they be like, "Yeah, this right here," and then they will grow off of that. If you don't let them know, they can't grow. Come
Danny,
on, the
no, if you
fuck?
See,
guys have,
Danny
if
Lynn
you
said
guys do
her
it,
man had to train her though. Like she didn't.
yeah,
Because
She.
because it's very intense.
he was in tune.
Yeah,
And
yes,
that's a great thing because
yes,
even when they growing you, you still have to tell them, Sammy.
yes. Because I
You
Mhm.
have to
wasn't ready
say,
for it.
yeah,
I
this is
wasn't ready for it
right. This is,
You
this is
wasn't ready
what's
for
up.
what?
because when you're
Yeah,
doing when they come back to back like that, I
yep,
mentally wasn't ready for it.
that's
Mm.
right. That's right. And
Now,
you got to
y'all.
tell
So
them.
Genesis, the video in the back. What is the video about?
Oh my God.
it was
What the
about the
hell we
mean
got
girl
going
being a
on?
mean girl and embracing the villain within.
Fuck that.
It's a short. It's a short video,
Type
right?
in,
Yeah, it's only 1 minute long. It's about
type
1 minute.
All
Type
right. Let's take a
in
look. Let's take a look at DJ Genesis
Can
video.
we play it without someone talking over it? Sammy's
vaginal
business.
massages.
If I
How
play
about
it,
that?
is she gonna talk
Type into
over it?
that,
Cause child,
Sammy. I'll
she
talk
gonna
to
talk
Huh?
you,
over it. She gonna
Sammy.
talk over it, child.
Okay,
Nigga,
Tanika.
I've been here. You've been
Like what?
talking since Sammy
See, I told you
started.
gonna talk over it.
And I'm
Damn.
not allowed to talk. Come on
All
now.
right.
Chill
Hold on.
out.
It's a short
Much
video.
love,
Shh,
boo.
shh.
I'm gonna
Come
drop
on. Fair
down.
use. Fair
Freaky
use.
is my
Wait,
subject.
Danny Lynn. Danny. Okay. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
Danny Lynn.
The
I do
fuck?
not have a.
Danny, hit
Oh
me
God,
on
dog.
IG.
Let me.
I'm gonna stay. I'll stay here.
Danny,
Okay.
hit me on
Okay.
Good.
IG. I want to have a conversation with you because I need to understand what's going on,
How's
what's
it?
happening to me. I need to understand what's happening to me so I
Okay.
can get a grip of
Evidently
my mind.
nothing.
Because
Evidently
I'm going through
nothing.
what you're going through, but I'm not
Get it
married.
right. Evidently
No,
nothing.
Danny Lynn, I'm going through what you're going through, but I'm not married. So how do you deal with it? What do you do in your mind when
I ain't
someone's
married
doing this to you?
either.
What are you talking about? I'm saying
Okay.
So
Okay.
she was.
Okay.
Listen, hit me up on IG. You know I'm gonna put it in the back. because I need
Okay.
to talk to you.
Mm,
I need some
this is
advice. 'Cause
funny. Y'all are hilarious.
that's what I'm really
Don't be
dealing with. The
trying to
person.
shove me down. I'm talking to Sammy.
I'm not trying to shut you
Straight
down,
up.
ma'am. You got it. You got it. Hit me because
I
I
got
need to
much
talk to you.
love
I
for
need some
you.
advice. I need like
Hey,
some.
hey, you already know.
I need
It's
some counseling
Spencer.
about the situation
It's
because that's what
Spencer
it is. That's
J. You
exactly
already
what's
know.
happening to me. If a person is doing this and laying it out like that, how in the hell can you come? What can you do with somebody doing that? You know, how can you?
You are so
I'm sorry.
funny. I cannot
Anyway,
take
so
it.
let's talk about the mean girl and the villainaire. Let's go.
Gorgeous girl
Mean
with
girl.
standards.
Oh,
They either try to
I don't want
convince
to
you
do
that
that.
you're not that gorgeous, as if anybody gives a fuck how they think you look, or they try to shame you for not
I can't
accepting
grab
the
the
bare
nigga.
minimum
This
from men
doesn't
who
apply
shouldn't
to
even
me.
breathe the same air as you. As if you're the problem in the dating pool. Like it's your fault that these men are mid and out here embarrassing the collective. Baby, it's 2025. Nobody needs a man. But if you want to eat this pull, you're gonna have to step up and prove it. I don't care
What is
how
this?
horny I am. I don't care if it's D-Day for the new egg to drop. There's no reason to be horny for a man who is not worshiping me. Stop letting men with no plan,
Wait,
drive,
nigga.
or
Oh.
contribution play in your energy just because you're craving affection. Baby, I'd rather starve. Did you ever notice when you
So she's got this thing called the villainaire. Have you heard of that? The villainaire?
What that
You'll
is.
be like, oh my God, you're so.
Yeah.
Like
So she's like
millionaire,
Sandra,
but
that
villainaire.
the villain era. So she's like
Shout
women
out
should
to
be
Danny Lynn. She dropped
women
down,
should
but
women should be more villains. You know, like
I'm
so.
to see a lot more
see,
manipulation,
I
I
ain't
don't
going
like
niggas.
all
a lot
this.
more
I'm not
gaslight,
I'm
a lot more
sorry.
projection.
This is a
I want to see you
conversation.
guys tell a man no offense right before you offend him. I need to see a
So
This
lot
the
more
most I've been
hold this,
around.
transformation
Genesis.
right before
Genesis,
you
hold this.
Okay.
Hold this, because I just thought about another topic and I would love for you to join me, because this is the shit that and we're gonna incorporate why men love bitches in the topic as well. That is a book that Ange suggested we read. Like, I honestly, I'm sick of the
Shout
relationship
out to
gurus.
Ann.
I'm sick of the we got to get into that. I think that's going to be a great topic, Genesis, and I'm gonna set it up for tomorrow. I got your IG, because we've been on here for over 4 hours, y'all. I do got to get up soon. This has been a hell of a freaking live, y'all. Shout out to DJ Genesis for coming through. I like this. Genesis, you've been self-help videos, but you're not taking. Oh, okay. So Genesis, Maria said you keep showing these self-help videos, but you're not taking heed,
Well, I'm
sis.
trying to self-help myself in the comment. Shouts out to Danny Lynn. I want to get 18 going. So. Anyways, I mean,
But I want to get into the new age relationship counselors and advisors. I've been seeing this girl on YouTube, the FN Whisperer. You know, she talks about roster dating. So we're gonna get into it tomorrow.
Don't
We
get
got
too
another
much into
topic.
that, Sammy.
and listen,
I know
this
I'm
ain't
not. I don't like that
Because
shit. I don't like
you are
it.
going to
No.
you're gonna put that
you
into your
watching all these
relationship,
self-help
No,
videos.
and
I'm
you got
not.
all
No,
your
no,
shit
no, no,
already
They
going
telling me,
Tanika.
no,
on.
she telling
Fuck
me
that
I'm
No,
watching
shit.
the self-help.
Do
Tanika.
you? Fuck that.
Tanika, no, I don't like that type of content. That's what I'm saying. I don't like that type of advice. I don't like that shit. I'm a grown woman. I don't want to play games. I don't want to do the
I know
whole.
that's right.
Me
Nah, a
neither.
lot of that
I
shit
want
is
to
based
have an
around.
18 orgasm.
Yeah, a lot of that shit is based around manipulation and shit and all types of bullshit. So
But
no,
this is what the younger
but
girls
we
want.
need to
I
talk
grew up
about
around
it.
niggas,
But
Sammy,
we
so
need
I'm
to
always
talk
gonna
about it.
come at you. You already know. You already
Yeah, I
know.
know. I do know. I do
Hey,
know,
listen,
Tanika,
I
and
just
I
want to have
appreciate you.
18.
I love
Listen,
you.
Danny Lynn is my hero. Okay.
Thank you, Ange. Thank you so much for gifting 10 memberships, Ange. I love you, baby. Thank you so much for starting the month off
Yeah.
greatly. Thank you. Thank you. I love you so much.
Hey,
Shout out
media.
to
I
everybody
love
that
you,
became a
media.
member. We
You my
gonna get
boo
into it.
media.
Genesis, I'm gonna set it up for tomorrow. You are more than welcome. Shout out to Golden Queen. Shout out to BVO. Shout out to Danny Lynn. Shout out
Am I
to,
welcome?
of course, shout out to Tanika. Everybody that joined the panel, even the supporter Baracko Drama. He ain't have nothing to add or say.
Yeah.
But shout out to him. Shout
Hey,
out to
Barack Drama,
Conrad.
listen,
Hold
he
on.
probably be
Hold
giving
on.
women 18 orgasms.
Shout out
Barack
to
Obama laying it down.
shout out to Big Daddy Conrad. Thank you, Conrad, for looking out. I
Oh,
appreciate your
Conrad's the
words.
truth. I fuck with
Yeah.
Big Daddy
Shout out to
Conrad.
Polo. Polo hit the panel.
Hello.
Man, we had a time, yo. Like, I'm not even mad, y'all. It
Hey,
is what it
rocking.
is.
It's rocking, Sammy.
I'm not, and
You
I
know
want
what
to
I'm
say this.
saying?
I do not have a problem with any other women that support Ben, and y'all talk to Ben. Good for y'all, man. He's a great guy
Straight
to
up.
talk to. Shout out to my baby, and
I ain't talked to
shout
him
out
in a
to
minute, but I did yo. I sent you I sent you a
I
message.
already know what you
But
have
yeah.
said. Yes, I
And
know,
it
boo,
ain't
and
for
I
him to
appreciate you.
show. He don't like that. Y'all
It's
good.
so
He don't
good.
like that. Y'all
I
good.
know. I know. I know.
Hey,
I
They
so
know.
don't
yeah,
know. Might hurt their
tomorrow,
brain, Sammy. It might hurt their motherfucking brain. You understand?
That part.
yeah, tomorrow we're gonna hit up all this like negative, like what you gotta do is be mean to the men.
Right. Thank you. Okay. Yes.
What you gotta do
Yes.
is be evil to them and
Yes.
punish
Yes.
you.
Yes. Okay.
And so,
That's what
and
I'm
then
gonna
when we
do.
gonna get
that.
banged out from the back from the men after that?
Okay, that's what.
Man,
That's
let me
what.
just stop.
Okay,
It's
so
like-
we got
silly.
tomorrow night. All right, if y'all don't shut them, we got tomorrow night's topic of discussion. We're gonna get into all of this bad relationship advice and these
however
women
y'all do
telling
it,
women
I'm gonna
how to
be
treat. It
any
definitely
one of y'all
will.
shit, I'm gonna be right there, Sammy. I'm gonna be right there. And you
I
ain't even gotta
appreciate
make
you.
it the content. But yo, you already say ride that wave, baby. Ride that wave. If they
Hey,
talking
we
about it,
riding
why
that
wouldn't you?
way.
You feel
Hey,
me?
we riding that
Hey,
way.
I get it. I get it, Sammy.
Child, give me some of
You
what
feel
you
me?
drinking. What is you drinking, child? I want some of that because that honey, they got
You feel me? And if you gonna ride that
y'all.
wave, ride that motherfucking wave.
Prosecco. What is?
You know, I know.
Much love. I'll see you tomorrow. You know, I'll be in
Right.
Houston, but when I finally settle, if I'm not getting banged from the back trying to get to 18,
I know that's right. I know
I'm trying to
that's
hit
right.
18.
She
I'm trying to
is.
hit that
Tanika is a good.
You
I
already
want to
know.
elevate. I want to listen. When I get my 18, honey, I'm going through a portal. I'm about to manifest some shit when I'm 18. Listen, let's light a candle with this bitch.
Shit.
Some
Some
real
people
shit.
already been through a motherfucking
I need
portal,
some
and I
goddamn
love
money.
it. And motherfuckers
I
want to know about the
need
motherfucking
to
portal.
manifest some vibrational money off of that. When somebody can give you 18 orgasms, you need to like go ahead and harness that energy and get some money off of that. Like let's talk about some
Here's
money.
the secret. Here's the secret, DJ Genesis. Back in the day, they say you gotta go to the anal, baby. Hey, you ain't going to the anal. So you know we got plenty of topics on that. Straight up.
That sound like Nature Boy.
Period.
That's Nature Boy shit. I ain't doing
And
Nature.
listen, it gets a little
You get the
raunchy,
joke.
y'all.
You get the joke. Much love, baby. You get the joke.
Shout out to everybody that hit the panel. Y'all got anything y'all want to say?
No, hey, it's much love.
Let her say it. Go ahead, Sammy. You go first.
Shout out to
It's much love.
Thank y'all so much. Everybody that came through. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you.
I love
Thank
you,
you. And man, shout out to everybody that was in the building in the bushes, man. Thank you guys so much. This was a great live, great conversation. DJ Genesis, welcome. I gotta get your link dropped too. We want to support everybody that comes through, y'all. So I'm gonna get better with that.
I would have dropped it. I can drop down right?
Yeah, we gotta
And you
drop
got
all the
other
CCs that
mods,
support us.
they can drop
Well,
the
my
link.
sis Tati, my sis Tati is not really a link dropper, so I need, that's why I got
Okay.
a couple of y'all other
Well,
ones
stay
that.
up for a minute so I can drop real quick, and I will drop the links
Okay.
that you need to be dropped, if that's okay.
Yeah, she just put it, but because she's not a mod, it's not
It's
gonna be
on
highlighted
my
on here.
channel. It's not
Yeah,
on
she
your.
put it on her channel. But yeah, Tanika, if you don't mind, let's go ahead and do that because I'm gonna wrap up the
Yeah, let me
show,
drop
y'all.
down. Much love. I'm gonna drop
Love you,
down.
T. Love you. Shoot me a message.
Much
But
love to
yeah, y'all, we definitely got to the bottom of some things. DJ Genesis,
Yeah, we
thank
talking
you
about
so
hitting.
much.
I'm
And
talking
I
about hitting the
totally,
bottom.
oh shit, Golden Queen. Damn. Shout out to Golden Queen. Golden Queen, thank you so much, sis. Thank
Honey,
you
Danny
for
Lynn. Danny Lynn
yeah,
talked about that
Danny
hitting the
Lynn.
bottom. She said get to the bottom, honey. She said, man, hit the bottom, talk about the bottom and hit the bottom. Okay.
Period.
We need to
And we
figure out
gonna
who these dudes are hitting these bottoms so we can like go ahead and enjoy ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? We can just like listen, this guy hits the bottom. And then like just be like, okay, and then put their number. If you want a good time and put it on the bathroom.
Man, it ain't all about the nigga, man. You gotta know how to work the middle, girl. You gotta know how to work the middle. Shit. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic of
I'm just
conversation. And I'm gonna shut my ass right on up. But anyway, but yeah, y'all, we gonna get into it. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I'm excited about tomorrow night's topic of conversation, y'all. And listen, all right, y'all. I hope y'all have a good night. Hopefully nobody's sleeping in your bed, okay? And shout out to Drew Hill. I got this feeling and I just can't turn it loose. Let me stop
Honey,
playing.
I'm two-stepping. I'm step jumping. I'm step jumping in the background. Step jump, step jump, step jump, step jump.
Look, I had to end it with a laugh because it started getting a little intense over here, but Sammy ain't worried about nothing. All right. I love y'all. God bless you guys. I hope you guys have a great, great night. I'm about to take my ass to sleep. All right. I love y'all. Hold on. Let me give y'all one more. Let's go. Hey, let's go. I love y'all. Have a great night. Thank you guys for joining us. See you tomorrow. Hey, and baby, I can't focus. Hey, focus.